Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Let's Talk MMA PH. Introducing the most delicious of them all, Amplified Man. The time is now.
Take two. Naka-mute pala ako. Good evening, MMA fans. This is your host Alejandro, and let's talk cage ring announcer tips with amplified man Yuri Dela. Okay. So he'll be with us a little bit in a while. In the meantime, let me fix everything here. First, brother. First sa FB, oo nga eh. Ticker. Yan. And of course, pakita natin yung logo niya. And there you go. Okay, so I have wanted to get him in the show for a while na. Except na walang opportunity. So now we'll have it. So let's just wait for our guest. He'll be with us in a while. Yan. Kaya nga, like why do I want to get him on the show? Kasi I was an announcer na rin. Good evening, Jansen. What is up? Yun. So I was an announcer din twice sa UMAD. Once sa King of the North. And ako aminado ako, I have so many things to work on. Ayun. So with him being here, maganda na yun na we'll get tips from him on how to be a better announcer, since he has been in the industry's events for 20 years na. Tagal na. So yeah, it's time we get tips on how to be an announcer. Yun. So antayin lang natin guest natin. Yun. Let me just message him. Well, he's seen the link na. So let's just wait for a guest. In the meantime, kamusta na kayo? What's been happening? What has been happening? Grabe, no? Approaching na yung URCC 88. And by the way, down on the description below is a link where you can buy your tickets, tables, or pay-per-view. And by the way, if you are tuned in on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. And if you're on Facebook, follow, like, and share. All right. Yan na. And he is here.
Hey. Rinig ba ako?
Yeah. Wait. Let me adjust your mic settings. Ayan. Full volume ka na, brother.
All right. Sorry at
All right.
in-improvise ko lang yun. Yung tinatayo anong phone ko, in-improvise ko lang.
Ganun ba? Guys.
Patong-patong na box.
Patong-patong na box. Boxes and books ba? Guys, for our viewers, if you don't know who this is, Amplified Man, Yuri de la Paz, He is the 2022 announcer of the year awarded by local MMA. Ito, announcer of the year. So,
Yeah.
uh, exactly. Oh, Andrew, shout out daw. Oh, from Andrew Tika, shout out from Tough Guys International. What is up, Andrew? How are you na? Ayun. So, okay, how long have you been an announcer?
As a ring and cage announcer, for about 8 years.
8 years.
Eight, 8 years, yeah.
Tagal na rin, no? Uh, Hello po kay Amplified Man. Ano? Napaka tipuno from the psychopath.
Deferred.
Ayun. So, yeah. So, 8 years.
Yeah.
That's been a long time. And all of this is in UGB or other events as well?
May mga ibang promotion din. Meron din mga boxing, like ring announcements. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So, sobrang seasoned ka na. If for 8 years boxing, cage, and of course. By the way, guys, he also does weddings. He also does corporate and other events. And if you'd like to avail of his services, I will add his details down below. I forgot to add it kanina. Yun. So
Yun yung mas
I'll
matagal,
add
yun
it.
yung matagal kong mas ginagawa. Kasi when it comes to hosting events, it's something I've been doing for a very long time. 2 decades ko na siyang ginagawa.
Ayun. Pero 8 years ago lang yun, ano, yung very first was boxing or MMA?
My very first was boxing.
Talaga, boxing.
Baka nga higit pa sa 8 years eh. Kasi 2014 eh. So it's 9. Tama?
Yeah,
9 years.
9 years. Wow, 9 years. Yun. So, wow, tagal na pala. Yeah. Okay, so one of the selfish reasons for inviting you over here. One of the selfish reasons, and guys, let me emphasize selfish reasons, is because nag-announcer na rin ako twice in UMAD 1 and 2, and once a King of the North. So of course, it's an honor to get tips from someone who's been doing that particular thing, ring announcement, cage announcements, for almost a decade. Yeah, so we're gonna learn. First question. Teka lang ha. Before I ask that question. May nag-hi sa'yo, si Jan Aquino. Hello po, Ampman.
Hello.
Si Ella Dizon. Hi, Yuri.
Hello. Hi,
Cage
Ella.
girl? Is this a cage girl?
No,
Green
no.
girl?
She's not.
Brown girl? No, she's not. Of course, Mike Saison of Local MMA. Napakasarap. Ayan, so yummy, sabi ni Jansen. Javi, so pa to. Ito. To tell you guys the truth, it was Javi who actually reached out. Yeah, sabi niya, get him up. Okay. And I didn't think twice. I did not think twice. Ito. Nakasama ko to sa King of the North. Amplified Man, si Trisha. Yan. Hi, Trisha. Yeah. I'm gonna have you in the show one of these days. Yan. Tapos si Jan Aquino, indeed. Yan. Okay. So, first question. What are your tips? What's the number one? What's the best advice you can give to aspiring announcers, young and old? Okay. I say old kasi isa na ako doon. So,
okay.
What's your number one tip?
Okay. Well, before I address that, yung sa akin kasi, the usual setup is this. I am tagged as the fight announcer. At the same time, ako din yung events host.
Okay.
So we have to understand that these two things are
supposed
Yeah,
su- yeah,
different.
these are two different people dapat eh. Ngayon, usually, lalo na for UGB, I'm tagged as one person doing two different things.
Yeah.
So I'm the events host and I'm the fight announcer. So, tanggalin muna natin yung events host since your question is mainly focused on the announcing part. So,
Yeah.
sa tips kasi, meron kasi tayong ID, alam mo naman, lalo na tayong mga Pilipino, meron tayong, let's face it, meron tayong thing about panggagaya. Okay? And it's okay. Kasi as far as I'm concerned, even my language, even my English is copied from someone growing up.
Let's get to
Hindi
that.
naman-
Let's get to that.
Yeah.
Don't mention that yet. Let's get to that. Yes,
Okay,
because I
okay.
noticed that.
Sige.
Okay.
Pero having that said, my first tip dun sa mga aspirants to
Yeah.
you, come up with something that you can easily copy. And then along the way, pwede ka naman maging unique eh. Pwede ka naman makakuha ng sarili mong strategy. It's the same thing as martial arts. 'Di ba? You get to copy yung tinuro sa'yo ng coach mo. 'Di ba? And then let's say after 5 years, 6 years, nakaka-develop ka na ng sarili mong style. So it's the same thing with fight announcing. Gayahin mo kung sino yung feeling mong kaya mong gayahin. Lalo na sa atin dahil growing up, ang pinaka-common nating naririnig na announcer si Michael Buffer. So everybody started talking, di ba?
Yeah.
Everybody, di ba, kahit yung usual speech nila, they talk as if, di ba, parang, they all talk like that. So, dahil hindi sa madali siyang gayahin, kundi medyo mas iconic gayahin.
Yeah.
So start from there, and then along the way, you get it. Dati, di ba, a lot of our guys would tag me as the Bruce Buffer of the Philippines. And I cannot blame them because meron naman talagang pagkakahawig, lalo na yun sa movement, sa pagbato ng salita, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I am glad na doon ako naihahambing, di ba? Hindi sa kung sinong announcer lang. Pero I didn't start as that. Kasi the first fight I announced was a boxing match. So, walang Bruce Buffer na style doon. It was more of a Michael Buffer. Pero at that time, I also was reviving my singing career. Which means, kasi one of the things that I learned throughout the course, kasi apart from being a fight announcer and an events host, I'm also a voiceover artist. So, one of the things I recognize is that pagdating sa bosesan, meron ka kasing mako-compromise. May masasacrifice ka. So, somewhere in 2014, 2015, I was also reviving my singing career, which means a part of this voice, nawala to.
I see.
Kasi I was singing high, bumabanat ako ng medyo matataas na kanta. So medyo mababawasan tong boses na to. At some point, medyo tataas to. Like I was parang, hello. Yan.
Yeah.
Yun yung ginagamit kong boses noon. So I could keep up with mga high range na kanta. So pag nag-a-announce ka ng fights, hindi ka kaparehas ni Michael Buffer kahit gusto mo siyang gayahin kasi nga meron nung nasacrifice sa boses mo. So kailangan mo talagang mamili, 'di ba? Try mo pakantahin si Bruce Buffer right now. Hindi mo magagawa 'yon, pero give him at least a year removing that voice, mapapakanta mo siya in one way or the other. So may masasacrifice ka talaga.
Okay, speaking of the buffers, wag na si Michael. Ang tingin ko na the person that you really patterned yourself after was si Bruce.
Yeah.
Kasi it's time sa kanya and sa'yo is the time is now. Yun. Yeah. So me being a Bruce Buffer fan since he's been around since the early days. Yeah, 90s, and it's during the 90s when I started watching it. During the very first UFC, yun, napanood ko na lahat yan. and being a martial artist since the 80s. Ako So big fan ako. And ikaw, it makes and siya. Bruce Buffer was a martial artist too in the 70s. I think he started in the 70s. And
Yeah.
ikaw, martial artist for 25 years. So you see the pattern. You see the pattern. So I can understand that. Michael Buffer not so much, but Bruce Buffer, yan. I love Bruce Buffer.
Yeah.
And it's nice to know that we have we have a common hero. So
Meron nga,
plus,
meron
the
nga.
way you do it is also similar to him.
Yeah. To his, yeah. Kasi, parang unknowingly, no? Kahit hindi mo sinasadya kasing gayahin. Pero, since it's iconic nga, di ba, remember what I said earlier? Parang, find
There's no
something that is
problem in
iconic.
that. There's no
So-
problem in that, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi nga, ano nga he's known for it. And ikaw naman, binibigyan mo ng sarili mong flavor, which is nice.
Yeah.
Patterned after that, but your own flavor to it. Which ako when I've seen you work twice in 42 and 40. Ano ba yung nasa sa last UGB? 43 ba yun?
I can't remember. Basta first time natin nagkita was 41.
Yeah, 41. Tama. So, ayun nga. So, 42 ba yun? But, doesn't matter. But anyway, yun nga. I've seen you work twice. At saka, and,
Bakit ka nandito?
Wait lang, may interview lang.
Ha?
May interview lang.
Ay,
okay. Okay. So, nawala tuloy ako. Ano ba?
It's okay.
So, ayun. I couldn't get how you could keep the energy up. Tapos hindi ka pa nawawala ng boses. Ako after like 3/4 of the event, wala na, pause na ako eh. Ikaw, how do you do that?
ilagay mo pa paano siya.
That is why I am the amplified man. Parang yun yung pinaka-simplest answer eh. Though, if we want to be technical about it, I might be frowned upon or baka, well, I don't care. But here's for some voiceover artists kasi, or for some announcers, any job or any career that requires a voice.
Yeah.
Marami kasi, lalo, di ba, sa mga singer, inaalagaan yung boses, ganyan, para hindi mabilis mapaus or whatsoever, para ma-maintain yung quality. Ako, never kong inalagaan yung boses ko. Never. I didn't do anything to manipulate it. I didn't do anything to, wala. So, kasi I started sounding like this when I was 12. So, since then, yun na yun eh. Tapos, I didn't have the intention of parang, sige, para mas ma-prolong ko yung career ko, hindi ako kain nito, hindi ako iinom nito. It's all bullshit to me. Para sa akin, I'll eat whatever I want, I'll drink whatever I want. If I lose my voice, then be it. Kasi, to me, di ba, parang let's face it, di ba? 100 years, 80, 90 years, we're all gonna die anyway. So is my voice. It's gonna die eventually. So if whatever is natural for me, if let's say at the age of 40 or at the age of 50, I just don't have it anymore because I didn't take care of it, it means naturally yun yung limit niya. And it's okay. It's okay. Nandun ako sa pinaka-natural state ng isang bagay. Katulad ng, let's say, ng pagkain, di ba? Kung ano yung tunay na lasa ng isda, kakainin ko siya ng ganun. Hindi ko siya lalagyan ng suka or toyo kasi mamamanipulate mo yung original niya lasa. So ako ganun din ako mag-isip pagdating sa boses ko. Hindi ko siya aalagaan such a way na para mabago yung natural state niya. If this is the natural state, if I can only last for another 5 years doing this, then be it. I'll find another career. Ganun lang yun. So, to address that, wala akong saktong sagot kung paano ko nagagawa yun. Ang akin lang is just, in my head and in my heart kasi, now, ang cliche, no? Pero it's just the way it is. Whenever I enter inside the cage, I don't think like an announcer. I think like a martial artist.
Okay.
To me, coming inside the cage is a fight. Address ko lang din yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina. No? Most of the time, parang kilala kasi ako ng tao as gano'n na, events host, fight announcer, pero not a lot of people know that I am an actual martial artist.
Yeah.
Kaya minsan tanong nila, parang, di ba? Hindi ka ba natatakot na baka may mangyari sa isang hero? Well, number one, hindi naman ako yung referee. Yung referee yung nasasapak. Ako hindi. Okay, kasi maso. Pero prior to that, I don't get intimidated by anyone. Not at all. Kahit presidente pa ng Pilipinas or whatsoever, I don't get intimidated by anyone. And let alone fighters. Diba? Kasi for one, I'm respecting them. Diba? So wala akong dahilan para matakot or ma-intimidate sa kanila. They respect me.
Has there ever been an incident that
Well, nothing close to that, but I'm saying minsan may mga comment na ganun na parang
okay.
May mga comment na gano'n na parang papasok ko sa ganyan, baka masaktan ka whatsoever, parang hello.
Ito. To our viewers, kung may magtatanong kay Amplified Man, wag naman tanga. wag naman tanga kasi. Announcer siya.
Hindi naman natin sila masisi kasi hindi naman nila ako kilalang ganun eh. Pero yun na nga, at least with this show and whoever's watching, now they understand that prior me becoming an MC, becoming an announcer, I've always been into the martial arts. I started hosting events when I was 12. I started learning martial arts when I was 8. Diba? I was 8 years old when I started learning martial arts. So, after 4 years, I started hosting events. So, mas nauna ka pang naging buhay ang pagiging martial artist versus being an entertainer or being an announcer. So, mas buhay. Kaya whenever I get inside the cage or get inside the ring, I think like a martial artist, not like an announcer.
Okay. In fairness, like Bruce and Michael Buffer, their talking voices are not the same.
Yeah.
It's not natural. But once the performer, well, in this case, announcing comes out, it's very, very different. Sa'yo, it's different. Your talking voice is very similar to the announcing voice. So I think that's a gift. That is a gift.
Maybe yes, maybe no. I cannot. Ayoko mag-dwell sa mas malaking chunk nung sagot na yan. Kasi, parang kung ikukumpara natin sa mga singer, like, one, Regine Velasquez. When you listen to Regine Velasquez, whenever she talks, and whenever she sings, yung natural speaking voice niya kasi talagang mataas. Kaya pag kumanta siya, talagang mataas siyang kumanta. Meron namang exception, katulad si Neo. Si Neo, yung boses niya pag kumakanta, matinis. Pero pag yung natural speaking voice niya medyo makapal. Si JR ganun din. Si JR yung gumagaya sa akin na singer.
Wow!
Pagka nagsasalita siya, makapal din yung boses niya. Pero whenever you hear him sing, nakakaya niya yung mga maninipis na na boses. So, doon na pumapasok yung artistry. In my case kasi, remember when I worked as a singer, doon ko nilalagay yung manipulation kasi. Kasi nga, since this is my natural voice and whenever I sing songs na pang baritone or pang bass, hindi na ako lalayo kasi that's my natural voice. Pero whenever I get to sing R&B where I have to go tenor sometimes, may manipulation talaga mangyayari dun. Okay? So ngayon, ang ginagawa ko sa announcing ay yung natural voice ko sa subtle na part, 'di ba? Katulad ng mga introducing first. Yan. That's my natural voice. Pero pagka yung mga fighting, 'di ba? See how it differs. Tapos
magiging gritty.
Plus pagka and may mga strategy din 'yan. Katulad nung yung tagline ko na the time is now, I had to make sure na may vowel sounds doon na pwede kong i-prolong.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Kasi
because it's the vowels that you can prolong anyway.
Yeah, kaya hindi rin pwedeng pabobo-bobo dito. Kailangan intelligent ka din maglagay ng mark. Kasi timo, 'di ba? The time, 'di ba? So may vowel sound. The time so vowel sound na naman. Now, so at least 4 to 5 vowel sounds there, kaya ko siya i-prolong, di ba? So hindi ako mabibitin. Hindi katulad pag nag-create ako, let's say, ng isang trademark na ang daming consonant. Saan ko ipoprolong yung tunog? One of the techniques kasi, in order for us to put more modulation sa boses natin, is to dwell more on the vowel sounds. Doon kasi yung buwelo eh. Tapos, doon mo ida-drop yung modulation sa consonant. Katulad ng nang, diba? Nang, diba? So, diba? Let's say, let's talk MMA. So, dun sa since consonant siya, consonant sound, so, bawi ko, let's talk. See? So, pag-aaralan mo din siya. So, kung paano mo magagamit in a fight or in announcing, even in hosting events. Kahit sa di ba? Kaya nga sa English meron tinatawag na liaison, di ba? Yung liaising sound, yung combination of mga words na So, ako ay hindi ko to parang matagal inupuan and then pinag-aralan. It just went that way. Yeah, it's true na along the way, syempre, natututo ka, nakikipag-usap ka kung kanino, you learn your English, you learn your grammar, you learn your vocabulary, you learn your diction and all that. Pero ako kasi I'm not the type of learner na yung mapilit. Yung parang, uy, hindi ko naintindihan. Kasi hanapin ko yun. I'm not that. Pag hindi ko siya naintindihan, okay. It's okay.
Well, you know what? It's common sense rin. Because, ito lang guys, sa vowels, you're usually closing your mouth. Sa consonants, you're opening it. Kaya, yeah, what he says makes a lot of sense. Let's read comments first. Sabi ni Andrew Tika, malupit core memory ko kay Amplified Man nung Saw versus Oliveros. Never back down yan sa saludo. Never back down yan, kaya saludo ako dyan. Ikaw naman, Andrew, nasan ba yung mga yung punctuation marks mo? But anyway, yeah, that's what. Yeah, ako rin, because I was there with him when we were watching that fight. And yeah, you announced every single fight. Sabi ni MSJ, ni Sir Mark, what the fuck? Next play jersey ba yan, Yuri?
Yeah.
Nakuha
ko nung sa Ortigas.
Well, I have no idea who next play is. Due to the age rin, guys. Pasensya na, I'm almost 50 years old. Hindi ko talaga alam yan. Good evening, sarap naman yung guest. Shijaro Delantar, the Titan. Sarap po daw, Yuri. Tapos, sa ensayo na din since laging ginagawa siguro. Yeah, I agree. Pa-shout out, idol. Nad Toscania, shout out. Yuri, pa-shout out daw.
Hey, shout out to you, Nad nawala. Nad Toscania. Hello.
Yan.
Tapos, parang yun nga, just to parang put more emphasis to what we were discussing earlier.
Yeah.
Yun lang siya. Work on or figure out what really works for you. So yun nga, find something iconic and then work through that, and then along the way create something unique. Yun lang. I mean, Timo, di ba? When you look at Bruce Lee, when he created Jeet Kune Do is a combination of a lot of things.
Yeah, it is.
Di ba? Combination of fencing, boxing. Di ba? So ako, ganun lang din ginawa ko to come up with a style that is gonna be remarkable in the audience's eyes. So,
sabi ni Papa Goat, Bruce Buffer ng Pinas. So, what is it, bro?
Huh?
You were saying something?
Oh no, that's it. Sabi ko lang
okay.
si Chief Ferdy, Bruce Buffer ng Pinas. Yeah.
Oo nga. Sabi ni Leo Llamas, attorney, pwede po ba kasuhan ng estafa pag tumanggap ng madaming wins sa MMA tapos nagtuturo ng self-defense? Wrong show, Leo! Guys,
Okay
guys,
lang
guys.
yan. Fan ko yan si attorney. Fan ko yan si attorney Leo Llamas. Ever since when? 2018, big fan na yan. Whatever I do, I think kahit nagtutoothbrush lang yata ako, he's always in my mid. So, I appreciate that. Attorney Leo Llamas. And it's okay,
Also,
you know? Sa akin,
people here also
sa akin,
call me go.
sa akin hindi na bago yan. I always get to I still anticipate that there's gonna be more of that, especially that my face is all over the place, so it's okay. Diba? Now, just to address that, para maging fair lang din naman kay Attorney Leo, no? Attorney Llamas. Sorry, hindi ko alam kung paano ina-address ang lawyer, so attorney last name or attorney first name. So I don't know, but Attorney Leo Llamas.
Anyway,
Ito, ano na to, matagal na story na to. So it's the result of one person saying something and putting words in someone else's mouth, and then that becomes the story. Okay. Number one, yung sinasabi na madaming wins sa MMA, this and that. I haven't seen any proof na ako ang nagsabi or ako ang nagkalat niyan. When?
Huh? Ano ba to?
Okay? So
ano ba itong issue na to?
Diba? Katulad nung guest mo one time, that guy put it out there na I claim to be a blue belt purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Now, the whole jiu-jitsu community was mad at me at one point because I claimed to be purple belt when I never said that. So,
I did not know
people
that.
are people.
I didn't know,
People
I
are
didn't
people.
know na
They
may
would,
issue na ganyan.
and it's okay. Guess mo yung tao na yun nung nakaraan lang. And okay lang. Wala akong pake. Kasi as long as I'm putting food on my table, and as long as I'm earning money that I have worked hard for, then be it. Di ba? Ngayon, di ba? Kasi marami sa atin, di ba? Parang we are threatened by whatever we see, di ba? But if they have a problem with me, nakita naman nila kung nasan ako, di ba? Dito ako sa show, nakikita naman nila kung lagi naman ako nag-check-in pag nagpo-post ako sa Facebook na let's say nasa Marikina o nasa ganito o nasa ganyan. If they have a problem with it, they wanna punch me in the face, then just do it. Hindi ako takot sa ganyan. Pero the problem with these people is that they would go to a comment section, they will invite everyone else to hate me too. I don't care if you all hate me. Number one, you're not putting food on my table. Number two, you're not putting money in my pocket. So, if the whole world hates me, I don't care. Sooner or later, we're all gonna die anyway. Attorney Leo Llamas is one day gonna die after 80, 90 years. I'm gonna die maybe after 60, 70 years. So, I don't care if you're all gonna hate me. Di ba? Tayo lang naman yung masyadong conscious sa, sige, siraan natin yung si Yuri Dela aka Amplified Man para masira buhay niya. Look at me. Mukha ba sira buhay ko?
Sino ba na? Teka lang. Okay. Number one, di ko alam yung issue na yan.
Hindi ako magbabanggit ng pangalan. I'm trying to be careful na nga lang because I'm trying to protect their reputation. Pero sila yung sinisingit yung sarili nila dito. And it's okay. Timo, di ba? Attorney Leo Llamas wants to share the spotlight with me because he knows that I have the spotlight and nobody knows who he is. So here we go. I'll share Yuri Dela aka Amplified Man's spotlight. So mapapansin din nila ako the same way as they take notice the Amplified Man. Well, sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Wherever I am right now, I earned it. Okay? Wherever I am right now, I earned it. I worked hard for it. Di ako, wala akong kiniliti na puwet, nakilikili para mapunta sa kinalalagyan ko ngayon.
In fairness, I think he's referring to me because people in the show, guys, people call me attorney, but I'm not an attorney. I'm something else. So So again, let me address this. I'm not an attorney, guys. I'm not an attorney. I'm something else. Right now, let's just call me a host. Pero this struck this struck a nerve. Kasi I did not know about this. In all honesty, I did not. So let's move on. My God, hindi ko alam na may issue na ganyan.
It's okay.
Question
Bro.
for amplified man. Yeah, go.
Sige, for everyone's knowledge, no. Ako as a martial artist, tahimik ako eh. And you know, unknowingly I made a decision that would put me in a better place, di ba? Kasi I remember again when I started my martial arts at 8 years old, I was just practicing because I have this idea or notion that one day something bad is going to happen to me and I'm going to have to protect myself. I'm going to have to protect my family. I'm going to have to protect my children. So I was just getting prepared for these moments. Okay. Now I trained in the martial arts and all that. And then there was an incident where I had to at least to me, pero for whatever reason they understood it in a different way. Pero to me, I meant well. Okay? Kasi, okay. And then, yun na, doon na nag-start na din dahil sinita ko yung video na yun because of a wrong kick. Okay? Tapos yun na, doon na, pinagtulungan nila ako para sila mga bakla na, sige, LGBT. Parang kung ano yung ginagawa ng LGBT, nagsasama-sama pag nasalig mo yung isa. Mga kalalaking tao nito, ganun yung ginawa nila. Sama-sama sila, parang mga bakla. So, kaya, alam mo, nung una medyo parang naiinis pa ako eh. Kasi parang, okay, sige, pinagtutulungan na. Pero alam mo yun, habang tumatagal, sabi ko, pinapatulang ko tong mga to. Parang mga bakla magsiasta. Kailangan ng mga kakampi. If you have a problem with me, you know where I am. Lagi ko nga chine-checkin yung sarili ko whenever I post. Come to me, punch me in the face, or do whatever you say you're gonna do to me. Yun ang lalaki. Pero yung, sige, daragin natin si Yuri, tulong-tulong tayo. Kabaklaan niya ang kapatid. Okay? So, ang akin, di ba? And, di ba, matagal na nila akong ginaganyan, pero look at me, di ba? 2023 na, buhay naman ako. I'm not saying that I'm living the best life, but at least in comparison to my life 10 years ago, I am in a better place. So, better position in my life. So, tao, ganyan lang naman yan eh. They see a threat, they try to bring it down, di ba? And it's okay. If diba? Pag ako man, nakita ko si Amplified Man, I'm gonna be threatened by him too. Good looking, nice voice, masarap, knows how to fight. Unlike these guys, diba? They know how to fight. That's for sure. Diba? These are champions, diba? Pero pangit, diba? Laki-laki ng katawan, boses pek-pek. So, diba? Nakakaingit naman talaga si Yuri Dela eh. Nakakaingit talaga siya. Kahit kung ako.
Nag-freeze ka, bro.
I'm gonna be smothering him with words too through the comment section because I'm too afraid to face him. Because a good-looking guy like him, shit. So, yun lang masasabi ko sa mga tao na yan. Parang, they say whatever they want to say kasi gusto lang nila talagang makakuha or makashare ng chip ng spotlight na meron ka. Lalo na ako, I don't bring just a chip of spotlight. I bring all the spotlight. So, di ba? Share tayo doon. Punta ako doon kay Amplified Man kung saan mapapansin ako. Kaya lalo na to si Attorney Leel Llamas. Ilang beses ko pa nabanggit yung pangalan niya. Palakpak tenga niya. Yay! Napansin ako ni Amplified Man.
Okay. This guy's an attorney. He's really an attorney.
Yeah, he is. I believe he is a legitimate lawyer. Nung alala ko parang hindi pa siya lawyer nung umangat yung pangalan niya sa akin somewhere in 2018, pero I believe he became a lawyer somewhere in 2020 yata. Hindi ako sure. Basta he is an actual lawyer.
Okay. Well, I'm I'm surprised. I'm surprised that there is controversy
Di ba?
surrounding an
And sa
announcer.
akin, ako, I acknowledge his magaling siya, kaya nga siya naging lawyer. Pero di mo yung mga ganyan, yung mapapa-comment ka na lang, he can't even bother to message me or PM me. Bakit? Di ba?
Okay,
Kung
okay,
kung
okay.
ikaw lawyer ka, mas alam mo batas, o bakit ka natatakot i-PM ako? Sabihin mo, ayoko kitang patulang kasi sabihin mo masyado akong weak or hindi ako mababang klase ako, kaya ba't ka nandito sa comment section ng live na to?
Okay ah. Number 1, uulitin ko. Kung alam ko lang na may issue na ganyan, hindi ko ipa-flash yung question na yan. Ay, nako. Ito.
It's okay.
Answer this.
That's okay.
From Javi. Question for Amplified Man. Kung sakali bang by some miracle, ikinasal ako, pwede kita makuwang host? That's from Javi.
Oo naman, bro. Ikaw pa.
Yeah, guys, these two are friends. Javi is the matchmaker of UGB, and of course, the one of the main announcer of UGB is Yuri. They're friends. Nice, Sir Amplified Man. Ganda.
Yeah, OTP.
Yun. Kunik lang. Teka lang ha. Okay. Ito. That being said, okay. So obviously nung time na nasabi yan, you were annoyed. But now, not anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking it.
Not faced by it.
I'm taking advantage of it, actually. As a matter of fact, I remember somewhere in 2018, or rather 2017, I tried creating my own fight style. Okay. And I was trying to figure out a way on how to put it in the market because, you're trying to create something new. So, syempre, lalabanan mo yung mga nag-i-exist na. And then 2018 came, they all bashed me, they're all out there, blah, 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 saying a lot of things. The next thing you know, from 2,000 followers on Facebook, in just 2 weeks, it became 6,000.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Plus, nagkaroon ako ng guesting sa GMA at that time. And then I got more than 10 inquiries asking for my services. Oh, coach, magkano po magpaturo ng kickboxing, this and that. So, yung inaakala nilang ikakasira ako, that's what gave me more money. Okay?
Oh, kaya, that's good news then.
Yeah. Kaya nga sa akin, yun nga sabi ko, nung una, I was pissed. Pero nung nakita ko yung resulta, okay, bring it on. As a matter of fact, gusto ko nga yung nagkakaganyan ulit sila eh. Kasi medyo masyado ng peaceful yung buhay ko na wala nang umaaway sa akin. It gets boring. Tapos, di ba?
Akala ko tips ang mangyayari na yun.
Tapos, I remember,
I remember
meron pa somewhere in 2018, na-recognize ko pa tong dude na to. Sabi niya, basta sa comment section na kesyo, pag nakita niya daw ako, uupakan niya daw ako, ganyan-ganyan. Yun yung sabi niya. Siguro after mga 2 months, nakita niya ako sa SMX. Bro, nagpa-picture.
Okay.
And then hindi na ako lalayo. A lot of the people in yung mga kilala natin yung mga common friends natin in the industry.
Yeah.
Marami dyan, bad trip yung mga yan sa akin. Marami dyan. Diba? Ako, sige, bigyan na natin ng pangalan. Hindi naman masama to because I consider him as my baby brother. Si Michael Saison, the one who awarded me the announcer of the year.
Yeah.
Okay? He was once my basher. He said a lot of bad shit. Yeah. He said a lot of bad shit against me, pero hindi ko siya pinapatulan. And then, nung nakita niya ako in person, he called me kuya. He was nice to me. Sabi ko, okay. Diba? Sabi ko, minsan, yung mga ganyan, dalawang bagay lang eh. It's either bobo ka lang talaga, o gago ka talaga, or dala lang din ng kabataan mo. You're not matured enough. Diba? And I felt na siguro, during those cases, diba, si Mike, sunod siya sa Agos kasi sabi niyan. So, gumagatong lang siya. Pero once you recognize, no, wait a minute, diba? Whatever they're saying about this Yuri guy is probably not true because I see him right now in front of me. So here and now, Mike Saison happens to be one of my best people out there. I can call him anytime, and he answers my phone calls whenever I have something to say or have something to rant about. He's one of my closest guys. See, di ba? Kasi
No, you know
minsan
what
ano
they
lang,
say, diba? You know what they say. Bad publicity is still publicity. So
yeah.
it still works in your favor.
And sa akin naman, hindi ko naman sinasadya yun. Hindi ko sinasadya yun kasi it's not the intention. Pero nung
Yeah.
nakita ko yung resulta, sabi ko, okay, medyo sometimes parang I can't get enough of that. But, yun nga, nung medyo tumigil, medyo parang, parang minsan naghahanap ako. I remember parang somewhere in 2019 pa nga. Parang may pinost lang ako kasi I was na riding in tandem ako. So, na riding in tandem ako. So, pinost ko sa Facebook. Kasi na-survive ko yung yung incident. So pinost ko sa Facebook. Ganun pa man, mayabang ako or confident akong na-survive ko yung situation. Pero at the same time, natakot din ako. Kaya parang initial reaction mo, i-post sa social media. Tapos yun, yan, yung sila attorney, sila comment, tas nagtatag pa ng iba't ibang mga tao para samahan sila sa kalokohan nila. Tapos nung mga time na yun, sabi ko sige, go lang. Tapos biglang nawala. 2020 nawala sila kasi nga nag-pandemic. Siguro pare-pareho din silang pariwara. Kaya parang wala silang energy to diss someone else. Pero this is back to normal na naman tayo. And let alone, I'm dwelling on this kasi mas okay din to para sa show because people are gonna be talking about Let's Talk MMA PH because so Let's Talk MMA PH na yan. May mga biglang sumisingit na pangit. So, dun tayo, yung mga pangit. Tapos, mga sumisingit na pangit, tapos bastos yung mga bibig. Sige, di ba? So, good. Di ba? I miss it sometimes. Kasi yun nga, it adds fuel to me. Pero and at the same time, it adds audience to my career. May mga pagkakataon na sila na nga, I remember, yun nga, di ba, from 2,000 followers, yung Facebook ko naging 6,000 in a span of 2 weeks. Di ba? Dati yun Ngayon madali
That's
yun.
a lot.
Kung
That's
si
a lot.
Stakli ka, kung si Flo G ka, yun ang dali no. Pero during that time, wala naman nun sila Pero I was able to reach, I was able to add 4,000 followers in just 2 weeks. So saan nakarating nung pinagagawa nila sa akin? Tapos yun medyo natenga na ako doon. Kaya lalo pa ngayon na my haters are beginning to become my lovers. So whatever. Pero one of the things I learned in life is din naman talaga what your friends are there to give you comfort. Pero your friends are not there to boost your life and promote your life. Your enemies, your haters are the ones who's going to promote your life, not your friends. Because your friends, whether you make it or not in life, whether you become successful or failure, they are your friends. They're going to love you anyway. Pero your enemies, they're not gonna accept the fact that you just gave up on them. Gusto nilang lumabang ka. See? So mas sila, mas in favor sila sa motivation or motivating you to become a better you. Kaya nga 'di ba, ang mga networks like 'di ba, GMA needed ABS-CBN so they can win this at the same time.
Yeah.
Pero separately. So we need enemies, 'di ba? Even when you read your Bible, 'di ba, David had to have Goliath so he could become King David. Yeah. So ganun lang. I had to have these people too. I had to have haters. I had to have people who would want to hate on me and not support me and say shit about me. And that's what I need. Because after all, literally, sila talaga yung nag-promote. Again, 2,000 followers. Tapos dati, sobrang bihira yung mag-inquire sa akin. I have to force my business to people para lang. Pero these people, since they're hating on me, they're bashing on me, all that shit.
Jump started your business.
Yeah. Kaya nung medyo namatay-matay na, sabi ko, wait, I need to have more enemies. Sinabi rin niya ni Robert Greene sa 48 Laws of Power. I think it's law number 2. If you don't have enemies, find a way to create one.
Yeah, I read that. Okay. Anuhin muna natin to Like a lot of people want to greet you Yan, si COO ng UGB, Perla May Tagakay. The one
I miss CEO Perla May Tagakay. You know, si Madam Pearl, I really appreciate her kasi dun sa mga sinasabi ko kanina, it's a good thing. At the same time, there is a Miss Pearl who actually fights for my reputation. Pinaglalaban niya ako dun sa mga basher ko, sa mga nananira sa akin, and I really appreciated about her. So, kaya maganda yung partnership namin.
See, Perla is a very likable person. I like her. I'm always I'm always dealing with her whenever I go to UC. And yeah, I understand that. Ayan, Ellie the Dragon Fernandez, champ, shout out, pa-shout out dun. Pa-shout out daw, Yuri.
Sige. You're introducing first. Fighting!
Game, dali. Game, dali.
Sige. Ayan. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. Professional record: 7 wins with 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting all the way from Cagayan de Oro via Index Mixed Martial Arts, the Dragon! Ang hirap sabihin dito.
Game. Sige lang.
The Dragon! Ellie Fernandez!
Ayun. Okay. Right there when you did that, I learned a few things like the order in which you say things. Yeah, and
yung
yeah,
sa record,
yeah.
the stats.
Yes. And I will use that.
Nawa ni Bruce Buffer yung
Oo nga.
kasi
Pero
diba,
sometimes
lang naman kasi ng list, di ba?
Oo. Pero yung promotions din kasi
Si Mike
they like
Sison nung
switch things up.
Si Mike Sison nung nag-announcer siya sa Dream Fight promotion, may sarili din siyang pattern. So, ako pinattern ko naman kasi yung sa akin, yung kay Bruce Buffer kasi nga mas madali siya sabihin. Though, syempre, pag binasa mo siya, hindi yun yung coordination nun eh. Pero dahil nga muscle memory na siya, dahil paulit-ulit ko nang ginagawa, it's okay. Na ano ko na siya, parang, ang ano lang, di ba, ikaw, since you've experienced announcing twice, thrice, no? So, may mga pagkakataon lang talaga minsan, katulad nung yung kay Abion, ang nakalagay dun sa list sa papel, 5'11". Diba? And Abion is no 5'11", I think he's 5'2" or 5'3" or something.
Yeah.
So, ako ngayon, nung sasabihin ko na, he stands 5 feet. No, what? Yung mga ganong moments lang talaga. And it's fun.
5'1". He's 5'1", right?
Yata, siguro. Kaya nagkaroon ng...
kaya naging 11.
Typo. Yeah. My tip dun sa mga aspiring announcers, wag kayong maging stiff. It's okay to make mistakes. Okay lang yun. Di ba? I mean, even Bruce Buffer made mistakes.
Yeah,
lalo na
yeah.
Napanood mo yung kay Derek Lewis, yung naiba yung record. Mas madaming loss ni... Yeah.
Ito pa, ako sa King of the North, I did not announce the right winner. Na Steve Harvey ako. Kaya I'm like, oh shoot. And I didn't know it, not until later on. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I announced the wrong person? Oh crap. Yeah, it happens.
Doon na papasok yung creativity mo as an events host kasi you can kaya mong ibawi yung sarili mo, di ba? Yung mga komedyante magaling dyan, sila Vice Ganda, Joey De Leon, magaling sila dyan, yung ibabawi yung sarili. And they make minimal errors na talaga because of years and years. Pero ako, I still commit those errors. I have never done a show na hindi ako nagkamali. There's always a slip. And it's okay. Diba? Ngumiti ka. Diba? Kasi, one thing siguro, hindi ko alam, ito perception ko to, pero one thing that I think connects is yung pagiging tao ko dun sa loob. Hindi ako other, yung quote-unquote. Alam mo yung ginagamit dati mga 2000 yung salitang others. Kumbaga, ibang tao ka na, masyado. I'm not that. Kasi nga, I show them that I laugh whenever I make mistakes. Tinatawanan ko yun, iniitan ko yun. Tao. Tapos whenever I get outside the cage and go down, and then I mingle with others the same way as you would mingle with the audience and whoever. So
Yeah.
siguro kung ang isa sa mga tip na pwede ko din ibigay sa mga aspirants is yung pagpasok mo nandiyan yan. Lalo na kung gusto mo, sabihin na natin na wala ka talagang boses, wala kang talent, lahat yan na pag-aaralan, di ba? Makinig ng YouTube, how to modulate your voice, blah, 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 blah. Sige, eventually matututunan mo 2-3 months. And then, humingi ka lang ng opportunity sa kakilala mo nagpo-promote ng fights. Yeah, mag-announcer dyan. Malalagay ka sa spot. Ang challenging kasi dito, the harder part, or the most difficult and challenging part of a career like this is maintaining it. How to stay that way. How to stay in your career. Kasi, let's face it, diba, maraming tao, papasok, nandito na ako. Then how do you stay there? Sa akin, I'm able to stay here despite the distractions and despite all the shit that's being said against me. Is yun nga. Whenever you're inside the cage, you think like a martial artist. Okay? When you get outside the cage, you think like a human being.
Oh, yeah. Well, you should really man up your mistakes. That's the first thing I did. I think, sabi ko talaga sa kanila, I think it's my mistake that happened. And yeah, even dito sa live show, I told the fighters, it was my error. It was my error. Bakit ka pinapabili ng yellow ni Ella Dizon?
Oo, kasi feeling niya siguro mainit yung ulo ko.
Yuri, isang good night mo lang. Matutulog na ako. Bakit?
Sige, good. Wag muna, nanonood ka pa eh.
Ayun. Tama. Nanonood pa kayo. Yan, pa-shoutout din kay, oo nga pala, may bagong motor, cellphone, piggery, at jowa. Ay talaga? Ellie? Ito. Si Leo Laman said, walang issue, attorney. Ako yung ina-address ng attorney. General question lang po. Wag po siyang maglagay ng Ayan, so
ito namang ginagawa tayo. Pero sige.
Walang oras para sa jowa. Anyway, go on.
Hindi, wala lang. Yung sinabi lang ni attorney, no, blah, 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 blah. Come on. Nga tayo parang bata dito. Tanda-tanda mo na, bulbulin ka na, ganyan ka pa.
Oh my God. Wait, you're not. Yes, you know that, silly. Ayun. Kaibigan ko to.
Ano yung tanong kanina? May nakita ko kanina, can martial arts protect you from invasion? Okay.
Kaya hindi ko na pinlash.
Pero sige, let's address it. Okay? If
sige.
aliens, if yung aliens na, kung tama yung perception natin, na kung ano yung pinapakita sa TV or yung binabalita sa atin na itsura nila, na malaki, na ganito, ganyan, long and all that, and they practice martial arts too, no, your martial arts cannot save you from alien invasion.
Ito. Why did you say that as if it's a derogatory term?
Well, because it is.
Okay. There you go.
And again, that's my opinion. Okay? And akin, wala akong pakialam kung may mga bakla na magagalit sa akin. Again, that's my opinion. If you all have an opinion.
Unahin mo muna to.
So, ako, Yuri, nasan nga good night ko? Mamaya Ella, pag na-good night ako sa'yo, matutulog ka na, di ba? So, hindi mo na ako mag-good night para manood ka pa. Okay. Who's Amplified Man? Is he a Filipino superhero? Yes, he is.
There you go, Selectable. My presentators ka pa rin. In fairness, they're still checking on you.
Si Josa, best friend ko yan. And I remember siya yung mga kasama ko ng time na yan na tinatawanan lang yung mga hater ko and shit. Ganun eh. And it's been a long time. Matagal ko na rin siyang kaibigan. Ang tagal na rin ng mga issue na yan. Pero, di ba, andito pa rin. They still can't get enough of me. And like you said, I can't get enough of Amplified Man too. Good looking, so yummy.
Okay. Selectable. Attorney is confused as to what the hell is going on. Yeah! Because I didn't know what this issue was. Tapos sabi niya,
Neutral siya.
nagtatanong lang ako kay attorney, wala naman akong pinapatunugan. Inaway mo na ako.
Yeah,
Paige!
whatever.
Alitaw! Grappler extraordinaire. What is up, brother? Daming mga fighters dito. Si Champ, si Ernie Braca, what's up? Ernie Braca, yun, we still love you. Win or lose, we still love you.
Hindi ko napanood yung fight ni Ernie. Pero Ernie and I, the last time Ernie and I met, somewhere in 2019 yata, 2018. And then we met, and then we became, friends for a little bit, and then he suddenly ghosted me out. So,
What?
hindi na kami friends. Ginost niya yung pag-iibigan namin. Oo, bigla na lang niya
napakatahimik ng tao niya.
So, okay. Ako,
Hindi,
ito lang,
alam mo ba?
sa mga manonood, expect me to be the guy who's not gonna back down or filter what I'm saying. Kasi I'm just not like that. You are not dealing with the amplified man if you're dealing with the person who shies away from his opinion. I'm not that. The amplified man is driven by his objectives and mission and all that, and driven by his character. And you cannot smash my character. You cannot bend it.
Okay.
So,
Here's a bit of trivia about Ernie Braca. Alpha One, he's now with Alpha One. But I think a few years before that, they offered something to him. And the same reaction, ginost rin niya. Kasi yun pala, when he was at my show, he explained it na mahihain lang daw. And I think you know that. Sobrang mahihain si Ernie, very quiet.
Yeah, for a big guy like him.
Exactly.
For a big guy.
Nothing but the best for the career of the amplified man. May God bless you. Sabi ni Leo Lamas.
Yeah.
That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Admit it, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Okay. Sorry po, UGB hater na ako. Yuri Dela Passport. I have the shirt. Meron akong shirt niyan, yung UGB hater. I have that shirt. Salamat kay Jason. Oragon. Nag-aayos sila. Ayun, no? Pag hindi mo kasi kilala si Yuri in person, misunderstood. Yeah, pero ako, first time I met Yuri, wala naman akong ganyang vibe. Diba? I mean, we talked right away. Diba? We talked right away. I think because we're both loud.
Yeah. Siguro. Parang
Common ground.
we're both not afraid to speak our minds. So, when you're saying yours, di ba remember, may mga tinatanong pa nga ako sa'yo na, tapos, I was just listening to you. Kasi, you were not afraid to speak your mind. It's something that I wanted from a person. Kasi, if you're shying away from whatever word you want to say or tell me, you can't be my friend.
Yeah.
You can't be my friend. Kung takot kang sabihin yung gusto mo sabihin.
Exactly.
Jason Margalio, all love Manoy. Jason and I met somewhere in 2013, 2014. Ano pa kami niyan? Teammates kami. Goat Locker Boxing Gym pa kami under Surfer D. Munsayak. And yeah, we shared a lot of good and bad times together. So, yeah, I'm sharing this para dun sa mga nanonood sa atin. No? I want you to picture how, things have changed along the way and through the years, how things have changed. Nilalagyan ko lang ng emphasis yun kasi marami na talaga nagbago. Ako gusto ko lang din share, no? Gusto ko lang share. Not all, lahat naman ng healthy relationships or friendships nagkakaroon ng issue or nagkakaroon ng basta parang quarrel, parang issues, di ba?
Yeah, issues.
Kahit kami, di ba? Sipin mo ako, I'm the main guy of UGB MMA. There was once na si Surfer D and I we're not in speaking terms. We did not talk
Really?
for 2 years. Yeah, we did not talk for 2 years. He knows that. And yun nga, pareho kami nagpapataasan ng ihim. I have my ego, he has his. Pero given that I knew all along that he knows better than I do because he's more experienced and well diverse in life compared to me. So I was very willing to lunukin yung pride ko and reach out to him again. And it it was one of the best things I did for our friendship. I could say that we are much closer today than ever. Kasi dati, ang relationship namin, fighter niya ako, that's it. We don't
Yeah.
talk like eye to eye. Pero because of the things that have happened after noon, when Chief Ferdy and I get along or get together in events or kahit sa mga simpleng handaan, we meet eye to eye. He can speak to me bilang si Yuri de la Paz and I can speak to him bilang tao. Not unlike before na parang, parang may ano kayo meron kayong wall. And, things are really, getting better. And I can attest to that, di ba? Yung relationship namin has been better than before. Let alone yung mga fighters ngayon na hindi ko naman inabutan dati yan, di ba? Yung mga yung mga scholar ng UGB and sila RC, sila RC Arcilia, sila Ferzaquino, hindi ko na masyadong naabutan. Pero look, 'di ba? Nung nagkasama-sama kami, 'di ba? It's as if we've known each other for a very long time. So I could put emphasis and I could testify na talaga, hindi paano ba? Hindi pagiging cheesy or pagiging cliche pag sinabi namin na in UGB we feel like family because it's just the truth. When you're with UGB, it's more of a family naman talaga. Unlike, di ba, madali kasing sabihin yan we're family. We hear this all the time. Pero I could bet that that's the truth.
I'll add to that. I have a lot of friends who don't like UGB. Yeah, they don't. Ako naman kasi, I did not experience UGB, not until the first time that we met. Yun. So, and from the very first time that I stepped in that event, I was treated like family. No joke, guys. No joke. So, I know I have friends in the industry that really don't like UGB, but ako I do. Yun na. And that's just me. And yes, I agree when he says na they're family because yeah, I experienced the same thing. Ayun. So, yan, why hate on Yuri if we can
Tapos
we
lalo
can
pang
hate on UGB.
napagigting ang pangalan ng
UGB hater. Sila, Sir Mark talaga. Ayun.
Diyan nga rin nagsimula yan di ba? I remember it works talaga when people hate you. It really works a lot. So ngayon parang since there, let's face it, talagang may mga actual hater ang UGB. Tapos let alone na, di ba, sila MSJ, sila Mike Saison, UGB hater. Let alone it only adds color to the story.
Yeah.
Kasi katulad nung ang tawag dito. Ano yung sinasabi ko? Na-distract ako kay dun sa message. Pocholo. Well, kami ni Pocholo okay naman na kami niya. Pero
We're friends.
there was a time.
Kami, we're friends ni Coach Cholo.
Yeah. Well, I can't say we are, but
Nag-hang si Yuri. Let's just wait for him, guys.
we're not sure
In the
anymore.
meantime,
We're gonna have to bash each other up. Well, Siya lang naman yung mabash sa akin. Pero we're good now. We're really good now. And dahil din yan kay Jason. Jason, and it's Jason who parang really put some ice between me and Pocholo. And it's good. It's good. It's nice to have enemies, that's for sure. It's nice to have haters. Pero at the same time, it's also nice to have people who hindi man kayo friends, pero alam mo na hindi ka sasaksakin sa likod.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
good.
yeah, that's...
Yun lang naman. I don't have to have a lot of friends. Ang importante lang,
The ones who matter.
importante lang alam mong hindi ka sasaksakin, di ba? So it's good.
Okay.
Sasabihin ako kanina, nakalimutan ko about you.
Go lang. Think about it, Cocholo, hindi ko tatanungin yan. Ipa-flash ko, pero I'm not going to say it. Yan. Nako, issue. Yun. Kasi number one, there's still fighters naman who are fighting there. Yun. Love the fighters, guys. Love the fighters. Yun na lang. Paring Leo Lamas, love you, idol, my master. Okay.
Kasi,
so ito.
Ayokong pakialaman yan. Pero siguro ayoko nang pakialaman yung ayoko nang pakialaman na kung maganda ba bigayan o what. Kasi yung mga fighters ang nakakaalam nun. Diba? Kasi hindi ko naman tinitingnan yung payroll nila and what. Pero exactly. I'm gonna speak in general.
Exactly.
Usually questions like these arise kasi syempre may mga nagsasalita na ganito, ganyan. Kaya may ganung tanong kasi may umaalingasaw na question. And maybe true or maybe not based on their experience. Kasi ako man, halimbawa, di ba, sa'yo, depende sa context eh. Di ba? Kung ako, if I am a single guy, wala akong responsibilidad sa buhay, kundi sarili ko, tapos bigyan mo ako ng 15,000 ngayon, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Di ba? Pero I'm not that. Di ba? May mga anak ako, I'm not only living for myself, I'm also living for my kids. Which means, yung 15,000, maliit yan. So, depende talaga sa context eh. Kung yung fighter, single guy, wala namang ibang responsibilidad, tapos binayaran ng ganito, he can say na, I'm getting paid well. Pero for those na yun yung bread and butter nila, tapos 10 o 5 hanggang 10 yung pinakakain nila, tapos ito yung binayad, yan yung kaya ng promotion, may masasabi talaga. Kasi iba yung risk na binato niya eh. Iba yung risk na binigay niya compared sa risk na binigay nung wala namang responsibilidad sa buhay. So, kanya-kanyang context yan. Kaya ang hirap sabihin eh. 'Di ba? Kung ano ba yung maganda. Kasi sobrang subjective niyan. To a lot of fighters, especially doon sa mga nag-international law, pag binayaran mo ng 20 million, maliit yan. 'Di ba? Yun yung context eh. Pero for a fighter who's just starting na merong 3-4 records, binayaran mo ng 20 mil, laki niyan. 'Di ba? So depende talaga who's asking. I don't think dapat at syempre may responsibility talaga yung promotion, sila yung nagpalaro eh. Pero at the same time, hindi dapat parang one-way street lang. Kasi let's face it, lahat naman tayo tinatry lang naman nating may patunayan dito sa daigdig na to. We're all just trying to survive and just try to make the most out of our lives anyway. So I believe that in lalo na sa UGB is just trying to help lang naman. And 'di ba, I've been friends with G. Ferdy for the last 10 years. Okay. Tapos sige, dun sa 2 years na hindi kami nag-uusap, so 8 years. Okay. So I could say imagine if siya yung gagawa tapos sarili niyang pera yung ginagamit niya. 'Di ba? And we have to understand, may pamilya rin yung tao. Pero bukas yung loob niya dito sa advocacy na to. Imagine that. So isipin mo, yung para sa kanya rin yun eh. Pera niya yun eh. He retired from the US Navy. Yung pera niya, sa kanya dapat yun. Wala naman talaga siyang responsibilidad sa ibang tao. Dapat para pakain niya na lang sa pamilya niya. Pero here he is. drawing money from his bank account na 20 years niyang pinaghirapan, tapos itong mga taong to, wala namang contribution sa buhay niya, pero here he is helping these same people na walang contribution sa kanya. So, ang hirap, ang hirap masamain kung let's say, or wag nating masamain. Kasi, yun nga minsan, out of context Let's say, sinweldo ang 5,000. Di mo ba naisip kung saan galing yan? Diba?
Exactly.
Minsan sabihin nila, ba't di ka kumuha ng ganitong sponsor? Di bless this, that. What if getting as much sponsors as we can would take a longer time? Di wala kayong laro. What if para makakuha tayo ng bigger chunk ng sponsor, let's say we get the biggest sponsor in the Philippines, and para makuha mo yung sponsor na yun, it will take you 3 months. So 3 months, walang laro yung mga fighter. So, doon na tayo sa meron kang growth, di ba?
I'll add to that. It also, kasi, like, ito, Coach Cholo, shout out naman sa URCC, the number 1 MMA promotion in Asia. Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Ito lang. There's no naman There's no rivalry naman Both promoters aren't in rivalry with each other anyway. Ang point lang dito, if that was the pay that was laid out sa'yo, why did you accept it?
Yeah, diba? There you go. Nice.
Yun, tapos magrereklamo ka after. Yun. Ako number 1, I am the number 1 URCC fan there is out there. Since I have watched the first URCC, in attendance ako after lang nag-stop lang yun.
I think it was 2006, no? 2006, 2007.
Yes. The first UFC.
URCC fight. No,
UFC then. No, UFC then also.
Oh, okay. And it was in the
1990s. Kaya, and URCC, when the URCC launched, I was so thrilled because this was the first legit MMA promotions here. Because I was so used to backyard brawls, backyard. Yeah, yun yung time ko. So, like I said, I'm almost 50. Yun yung time ko. So, and again, I'm on number 1 URCC fan. But after watching UGB, I'm also a fan of UGB. You know, why? This is for the fighters. You want to see people fight in the cage. Yun. 2 promotions offer it. Why not support both? Since yung fighters naman ang sinusuportahan natin.
Yeah, ang nakikinabang. Yeah.
Yun.
Wala naman, there's supposed to be a rivalry or anything. Kasi pareho namang pareho namang ang objective is to cater to the needs of the fighters, di ba?
Yeah, exactly. Ano to? Babalik ako sa MMA. Sana ma-call yung fight ko ni Amplified Man. Dadalhin kong Art Yaki stigma? Ano to? What does this mean?
Well, remember what I told you earlier, that in 2017 I created my own martial art. That's it. I called it that.
I see. I didn't know that. Okay. Despite the controversy, we're all learning, guys. We are all learning. You call this
naman sa akin yan, whatever people say. I mean, I know what I made. I know what my decision is. Ako, whatever I do in my life, bit ko, bayag ko. So, okay. I did what I did. If for whatever reason they find it, whatever, kung ano man naramdaman nila, that's them, di ba? Lahat naman tayo have the liberty to create something for ourselves or whatever we wish to do in this life. And now I just did my part. I thought of creating something, and I did, di ba? It's no different from the person who created Coca-Cola. He wanted to try something. It's no different from the person who created the very first mobile phone. He wanted to create something. So I wanted to create something. It's just that sometimes, obviously, di ba, this guy is mocking it, di ba? And it's okay. You can mock it all you want. The next thing you know, 10 to 20 people are inquiring about my service again because of you. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, sabi ni Coach Cholo. Si Coach Cholo. By the way, you know that Coach Cholo is he's a coach sa Special Forces sa UAE, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, this guy knows his stuff. And sinasabi niya kay Attorney Leo Lamas, UGB ka maglaro. Okay. Ay, nako. It's nice to be back. Uy, Mark Delantar. This is the brother of Densho Delantar, father of Titan, Shijiro Delantar. Nice to see you again. Tagal mong nawala. Leo Lamas, 1K, tapos bawas. Ay! Ano ba yan? Ano yung 1K
It's alright.
na bawas ka? Ano? Yan. Oh, ito. One thing about
ito lang ang akin.
Oh.
A lot of people are, hating me for fake fake martial artist, blah 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 blah. Pero ako yung mga same na tao na nagsasabi nun, na-discover ko din naman yung mga kalokohan nila at mga baho nila. Normally, whoever does that, yung people, you calling people out and shit, calling them names and all that, that's who you really are inside. Diba? I've seen a lot of self-righteous people in my life. Lalo na social media, kesyo, ganito gawin nyo. Nung nakasama ko tong taon to, he's far from what he shows on social media.
Okay.
Lalo na pag pinag-uusapan na, wag yan, dapat di kayo ng bababae, blah, 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 blah. Pero nung nakasama ko, sa personal, siya yung number 1 na babaero. So, wag tayo maglokohan. Kaya alam ko yung mga kalokohan. So, ako...
Sino yan?
Of course, I'm not gonna say something. Di ba? I'm not gonna name names. I'm just saying na these people exist. Di ba? Di ba?
Okay.
Ako, sabihin nyo ng bastos ako, pero at least ako, this is the way I talk, this is how I present myself, this is how I do it with everyone. Kesa sa, di ba, I'm this to you, tapos I'm different to someone else. No. This is me. Don't like it, then that's your problem. Di ba? Ang akin, at least, at the end of the day, I am who I said I am. Kesa sa, blah, 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 mabait ako, ganito ako, tapos, pagdating nung nakasama ka na in person, hindi ka pala ganun. So,
okay.
ang dami ko na ganyan. Not only in MMA, pero, yeah.
Bro, ask ko lang if under Riamico BJJ ka pa din.
Hindi ko alam kung sinong tinatanong niya, kung ikaw or ako, pero I'm aware of Riamico BJJ.
Checkmate ka, di ba?
Okay.
Checkmate ka, di ba? You're checkmate.
Sorry, what?
You're with checkmate.
Well, sobrang recent lang naman ako nag-checkmate eh. Sobrang recent lang nito, this year lang. Okay.
Aha.
So,
shout out or
you can just Google. Just Google mo na lang or Google mo lang or Facebook mo na lang yung jiu-jitsu na yan. Pero ayoko magsalita, it's gonna open a can of shit.
Worms. I think I remember what this is. Yeah. Cocholo naman. Sobra kang crap. Just to be fair, just to be fair. Si Coach Pocholo and I, we're good. We're actually, I had them on the show once to talk about strength and conditioning because he really knows his stuff. Yun lang, ikaw, Kucholo, grabe. Yan, so, Walter White.
Sa akin,
Breaking Bad na tayo.
Yung mga nagkakaroon ng pangalan sa martial arts and all that, I don't doubt their abilities and all that. I'm sure they're legit. Diba? So, ang akin lang, how about, well, people are people, that's for sure. Pero ako, what if not everyone takes their words the same way as I do? Diba? Hindi natin masasabi. Iba, They're too sensitive for it. Iba yung tolerance ng ibang tao, 'di ba? And all I could say, despite me saying that I don't care about your feelings, I don't care about your opinion of me, this and that. Pero as a matter of fact, I, as much as I can, not entirely not want people to hate me, but want to make sure that they're able to be who they should be. And minsan dahil sa mga sinasabi natin sa kanila, natatakot na lang silang i-voice out yung opinion nila minsan because of the words that we use. Hindi naman natin minsan sinasadya, pero it's being taken against them. Di ba? Ayoko lumayo, pero us bilang mga lalaki, dapat tayo yung tayo yung dito eh. Tayo dapat yung nagtutulungan dito. Tayo yung magkakampi.
Yeah.
Minsan sa nagjo-joke lang naman eh, tawanan lang this and that. Pero again, ako okay yun sa akin. Pero what if sa iba? Di ba? Kaya nga ang daming taas ng suicide rate eh. Di ba? Kasi lalaki tayo pero minsan hindi natin sinasawalang bahala natin yung nararamdaman ng kapwa natin lalaki. Ako, I learned it the hard way. So ako ngayon, one of the things that I try to do is lean more towards helping men. Because whenever we help men, we help build a better society. Because it's the men who build a better society. So if we are destroying men, we are destroying the best capacity to build a better society. So I don't want to do that. I want a better society for my kids, for my children, for our women. Okay? So, yun lang.
Speaking of women, please read
nakakatawa
this.
kung tayo lang. Pero in a bigger perspective or in a bigger picture, minsan our words are destroying more people than we thought or than we think. Yeah, go for it.
Speaking of women, please read this.
Yeah, Yuri, kung ikakasal ako, pwede ba sa'yo? So, proposal ba to? Are you proposing?
Oo nga eh. Is there a boy amplified? I don't know and I hope not. Really,
Is there a boy amplified? Hindi ko na-get yung tanong na yun. Will we see amplified?
Kasi ang daming mga vlogger na boy ganito, boy ganyan. So, yun. So, will we see an amplified man fight battle? Kaya po.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Sir Jet. Isang my way yan kay Sir Amplified Man. Wag po. Kasi number one, makaka-copyright ako. Maawa naman kayo sa akin.
Hindi, wala namang music eh. Words lang eh. Nakaka-copyright ba yung sa words lang?
Yeah, it will. Especially if it's the lyrics of a certain song and then yung tone mo is the same tone as that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Bawal pala. Monty ko pang...
Naku, wag. Isa naman pa shout out URCC, the best MA promotion sa Southeast Asia. Sinabi ko na nga eh. Kutsola naman eh. No doubt about that. There's no doubt. Yet, I still like Eugene. Yeah. Ako, again, number one fan ako ng URCC, but I still love Eugene. No doubt. Why? My God, I'm treated so well there. Yun. As in, again, unang pasok ko lang doon, treated me like family. You don't get that a lot. Also kay Sir Jet sa Fight Yard Contender Series. Ganon din. So, I love these guys. Yun. So, whatever beef you guys have with them, I don't have that. I like all of them. I like all the fighters. This is all for the fighters, guys.
You know, remember, meron kasi tayong ganitong, for whatever reason, a lot of people have not grown up from that sense. Meron kasi tayong shit na, kung ano yung pagkakakilala mo sa isang bagay, for the very first time, yun nga yung first impressions last. So, yun yung impression mo. Kahit ilang taon pa dumating, 20, 30, 40 years, sinarado mo na yung utak mo, it's not gonna change. Yun na talaga eh. Kagaya ng ano, alam mo yung parang kung paano ka tingnan ng magulang mo. Kahit ang laki-laki mo, natingin pa rin sa iba.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's almost the same. Pero, you know, we have to allow people live the life they want to live. Okay?
It's a free country last I checked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ako, I welcome these. Taka lang ha. Attorney shoutout plus 12 million na budget for Clarkson. Sa Combat Sports Limited. Kahit 3 million pati si San Goku, pwede natin taluhan. Okay. Ask ko lang if amateur pa or pro ang UGB. Ang alam ko URCC is the only one registered sa GAP. So they are pro-am. Ang alam ko. So, but still, I still like going there. that's the huge thing. I still like going there. And again, I'm not shy in saying that. I still like going there. Yung Roll PH shirt looks good. Yeah, I know, right? Roll PH, Ralph Ramos.
Nakailang suot na kasi ako ng Roll PH na shirt. Nakailang picture na rin ako yan. Kaya sabi ko, wait, pag yan yung sinuot ko, motik pa tayo naging magkapareho.
Well, you should have worn it, you know.
Si Ralph din nagbigay sa akin ng Roll PH na shirt.
Well,
I like wearing it because it's
comfortable.
It's comfortable. Aside from that, dun sa kulay ko, hindi ako mukhang madungis. Hindi ako mukhang madungis. Kahit yun lang yung suot ko. Alam mo yung parang kahit naka-t-shirt ka lang, mukha kang malinis. Ganun yung pakiramdam niya. Kaya ang dami kong picture sa Roll PH na shirt. Kasi nga parang halos lagi ko siyang suot.
Number two, diba? I mean, grabe yung accomplishment ng ginawa ni Ralph. He made his community grow. And it's something that I want to do too. Make my community grow. Good morning po mga sir. Hi, John Paul Gamalo. Ay, basahin lang natin naiwanan na tayo eh.
Sige, go.
Thank you, Carlo Ramirez. Thank you, one of my mods. Thank you. Coach, honestly, sana mapunta mga followers ni... Hoy! Walang ganyanan! Walang ganyanan! Oy. We're also good ni Pao, we're also good ni Pao. Ay, nako. Basta ako promoted ako ng Coral Belt sa harap ng UAE team. Talaga? Coral Belt, Grabe. Ang salute Sir Rosh Mamuri. Pinupuri ka ni Rosh Mamuri. Leo Lamas, legit na yan mga bro. Salamat sa mga pagsagot sa tanong. No bashing, just asking for enlightenment. And hindi ba ako bubugbugin if pakita ko sa UGP? I don't think so, Machola. At saka, if ever that you'll be going with me. Yun. So, yun. Roll PH is love. Yun. I know, right? Attorney and Yuri, hindi ba kayo inaantok? Inaabot na ng 5 p.m. in UGP. Alam mo.
Sige, wait lang bigyan ko lang ng
Nag-enjoy ako. To be honest, hindi naman kami umabot ng 5 a.m. pero nag-enjoy ako. Umabot kami ng 2 a.m. the last time, di ba, bro? 2 a.m.
Well, you have your kasi. Yeah. Magkaiba tayo ng posisyon pag nandun tayo.
Yeah.
So you are you are a guest, you're a spectator, and I'm working. Sa akin, I want to address that. Di ba ako inaantok? Ang plastiko pag sinabi kong hindi. Kasi a fight that long or a night that long, it will take a toll on you. I want to share my experience. Remember hindi ko alam kung nandun ka na nung sa Ortigas, sa the tent. Metro tent.
Yung first ko yung 42. 41 yung sa Quezon City.
So Metro tent happened in November. Yeah, where Maria Ozawa was round girl. So there were there were 48 fights.
Maria
40.
Ozawa. No, I wasn't there. I wasn't
Okay, so
there.
Maria was I was around, girl. There were 48 fights. I was the only. Well, Mark Striegel was there, but he announced at least 4 or 5 fights amongst the 48. So I announced what 40.
Bouts. Nag-freeze siya. Nag-freeze ka, brother. Nag-freeze ka.
That was bad. Stable. I don't know whose
Yeah.
internet connection is having trouble, me or you, but wala.
It's yours.
Anyway.
Go on. So anyway, go on.
Okay.
It was 40 bouts that you announced.
Yeah, 42 bouts. So, ako kilala naman ako ng lahat ng nasa industry, may it be in the corporate, wedding, anything that involves event or anything that involves me in it. I never go late. I'm never on time actually. I'm just always early. Hindi ako, pag call time 1 p.m., I'm there at 12. If call time 1 p.m., I'm there at 11. I'm always like that. So, prior that fight night or fight day, ako din yung nag-host ng weigh-ins. After ng weigh-ins, I had another gig. It was a night party. So I worked as a hype man for that party. Right after mismo ng host, right after I hosted the weigh-ins, proceed ako sa night party which ended somewhere around 4 a.m. So nakauwi ako ng mga 5, 6 only to be in Metro 10 by 11 a.m. Kasi it was presumed to start at 3 p.m. the event. So I was there at 11 a.m. And then it didn't start at 3 p.m. It started somewhere around 4 or 5. And then it lasted kinabukasan ng 7 a.m. So from 5 p.m.
Ang tagal nun.
Yeah. So imagine that. Ngayon, yun yung sinasabi ko, parang just to address what Pocholo asked. Di ba ako nang-talk? Maybe hindi ako nang-talk, pero was I really, really tired? I was. Even prior coming to that event, I was already tired. Then I came to that event having to announce 40 to 42 bouts. Imagine that. So if you're not the amplified man, you won't do that.
Well, ako, in fairness, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I
So
can't.
if ang main event nun is it's Rio against Rio versus Balogun.
Yeah.
And if panonoorin yung main event na yon sa YouTube, I was pumipiyok na ako. Kasi parang
I'm sure. Ang dami
pumipiyok
yun.
na ako. Kasi yun nga prior coming to the event pa lang, basag na yung boses ko kasi nga I had to do the hype man prior to that. So I came in. Kaya ginawa ko, dito na pumapasok yung initial subject natin. Doon ko ginamit yung manipulation ng boses ko kasi wala itong boses ko na to. Wala to eh. Wala to nung fight. So ginagawa ko, I was speaking lower. Parang, ito yung, since I speak this way, ginagawa ko nun, I was speaking this way. Like this, like that. So I was talking to everyone this way. Ganito yung boses na ginagamit ko. So to conserve the voice and all that. Tapos, only to shout pagka nag-a-announce. So again, I had to shout 42 times. Not 42 bouts, but not 42 times. Kasi you have to announce the red and blue corner. Plus, I'm not just the announcer. I'm also the event MC. So, kaya damn, I was really done. Right after that, tas in-announce ko pang champion si Marcos. So pumipiyo ako, but sabi ko, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna shout. So wala na. And yun lang.
My God. So going through that and then hosting an event with 40 bouts. Yeah, that's a testament to your, I don't know, the resilience of your voice.
Ayoko magpaka-cheesy in saying maybe yun nga yung mga nag-aspire na to host events like I do and announce fights like I do. Na parang, oh, maybe it's because of your passion, because of your heart, blah, 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 blah. I don't think so. Feeling ko may ADHD lang talaga ako.
Well, who doesn't have ADHD these days? To be
I don't know.
honest.
Kasi,
To be
kung,
honest.
timo ako ayoko magpaka-plastic. I don't even, yeah, URCC, UGB, they produce good fights, yeah. Pero if I'm not gonna do my job, I don't even watch them. I don't watch them.
Really?
Yeah. I don't watch them. Pinapanood ko na lang kapag halimbawa pinag-uusapan na, si ganito, grabe yung pagka-knockout, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm gonna search on YouTube or search on Facebook. Pero yung parang inaabangan, the last time I anticipated a fight was the Mariano Jones versus Arvin Chan. That's the last time I anticipated a fight. That's it. Yung Mariano Jones versus Arvin Chan, because I wanted Arvin Chan to lose badly, and it happened. So,
Okay, so I kind of get na who sino yung nasa show ko, and who you were referring to.
Same guy
yeah,
who put words in my mouth saying that I claim to be purple belt, blah 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 blah. Anyway,
in fairness, just so all of you know, Arvin Chan and I are friends.
Mhm.
So, and we go way back, 2006 or 7 pa. Still, there's no bias here. There's really no bias here because I will hear every side.
Sa akin, whatever he does, di ba? Ang akin lang, favorite niya ako, so alam mo yun, okay. Whatever. Pero marami akong alam na baho niya na kahit ano pang pakitang tao niya, alam ko kung ano talaga yung pagkatao niya. Okay, I have proof in my inbox. So kung nakikinig siya ngayon, kung feeling mo kakalat yung proof ko, simulan mo nang burahin. Kasi nasa sa akin siya, screenshot siya. Pero whatever. Ang akin lang, wala naman akong bad blood sa kanya to begin with. Kasi UGB days pa lang, I see him in weigh-ins. Wala naman akong problema sa kanya. Pero for whatever reason, sumama siya sa gatong-gatong. Tapos, he did all that shit. Diba? Kaya sa akin, when Mariano Jones and Arvin Chan happened, again, supposedly wala naman niya akong, dapat di ko nga inabangan niya laban niya. Pero the only reason I wanted to see him lose is because of what he did to me. That's it. Pero kung wala namang nangyaring gano'n, I don't care who wins. Kasi Mariano and I are not exactly friends. We are Facebook friends. We're acquaintances. Pero we're not like type na parang when we see each other, we're gonna buy each other a beer. No, we're not that. Pero we're not necessarily enemies. Mariano and I are cool. We're just not like friends. Pero I had to choose a side. And I had to choose him to be the winner of that fight. Only because Mariano didn't do shit against me. He respected me. Arvin Chan did not. So,
in fairness, kaibigan ko tong parehong to. The two of them, they are my friends. And no one's perfect naman kasi. No one's perfect. So,
yeah. Whatever Arvin Chan does from here, matanda na siya. I believe we're at the same age, or hindi ko alam kung mas matanda siya sa akin ng 1 year. But, alam mo yun, wala tayo, magpo-40 na kami. Alam mo yun, parang, hello. Diba? Parang gagawin pa ba natin tong mga pang bata-bata na yung dissing someone?
To me, yeah. I hope you listen to this. To me, I think both of you and them, you guys are dealing with this like you're letting bygones be bygones, and it's actually nothing. It's just words on social media which don't really mean anything, and they really shouldn't affect you or anyone else. So that's just my 2 cents on this.
Akin naman na lang. I just had to share that. Pero if
and I love you. Ganito I am so happy that you did. I really am. Kasi I was in the dark. I was like, kasi this show naman kasi, it's not about yung intriga. It's about getting to know who the guest is. And my God, we got to know a lot. We really did, and I'm very thankful that this happened.
Yeah, at least hindi to parang the usual question and answer na. Oh, sige.
Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not. If you watch the
It's about
show,
time that we show people what's real, and this is what's
yeah,
real. This is what's going on. Whatever you hear from me, this is the truth. Whatever voice or whatever ano mang tono ko, I mean, you get as much authenticity as you can get. Kesa naman sa, I present myself na parang, kasi sa nakikita nyo na lagi ako naka-coat and tie or whatsoever, feeling nyo dapat lagi akong prim and proper. No. This is who I really am. Bastos akong magsalita. I'm straightforward. And,
yeah.
ganun ako.
You're not really. You're not really bastos. To me, you're not. You never showed that sa akin.
Natawa ko lang sa
Ah?
comment ni Pocholo. Hindi mo ba ginojowa mga round girl doon, Yuri? Si
Sasagutin ko yan. He's a single guy, and he can run after whoever he wants to, brother. Ka naman, coach. No, let's keep it real here. He's a single guy, and yeah, it's again, it's a free country, and he can run after whoever he wants to.
Pero kung sasagutin natin yan yung tanong na yan, hindi ko ginagawa. Hindi ko ginagawa. Parang wala, hindi.
May
Wala
libre taho at lugaw after event. Hindi ko alam. Kasi kami binayaran namin lahat ng pagkain namin.
Hindi ko alam kung nagtatanong ba or interrogative ba to or declarative sentence.
That remains to be seen. Pero like I said, si Coach Cholo kasi, it's like you. He doesn't really care. He will ask whatever he wants to ask. And admittedly, he has ADHD. Yun. So I admire this guy, but he can be brash. Si Coach Cholo, he can be very brash. And maybe that's the reason why kaibigan ko to, because like you, like him, I prefer people who are real, who speak their minds. I really do. I really prefer people like that.
It's one reason we got along. Parang the first 5 minutes we interacted when we met for the very first time. Kasi we were not afraid to speak our minds. I remember, di ba, parang nung bagong kakakita ko lang sa'yo, I was already open to saying the shit that was going on. Na if it were
Nag-open up ko pa nga sa akin, di ba? Hindi na natin pag-isapan yun.
Pero I remember, diba, since yung parang mayroong mga stuff na parang di ko nagustuhan na nangyayari dun sa course ng event, as I showed you how frustrated I was. Diba? Kasi hindi ako yung parang may mga tao. Kasi parang to me, as much as I can, I don't want to add. I understand that there are cases in life na you're gonna have to manipulate something. You're gonna have to lie. You're gonna have to do this. Pero as much as I can, ako binabawasan ko yun. As much as I can when I go do something or go through something, binabawasan ko yung manipulation sa bagay na yun. I want it to be as authentic as it can be. If it's gonna hurt me the way it's gonna hurt me, then be it. Kesa pag minanipulate mo just to, alam mo yun, just to lessen whatever you're supposed to feel, then you might not be getting the lesson behind that event. So, sa akin, ganun lang ako. That's how I deal with stuff. And it shows kasi nga, pag nagsalita din ako, pag binuksan ko din yung bibig ko, ganun din. Hindi, walang halong para lang magmukha akong clean or mabango or pogi, di ba? I don't have to do that. Kasi kahit naman anong sabihin ko, alam kong pogi ako eh.
Okay. Hinangin ako dito, pero totoo naman. Mariano versus Amplified Man. Are you kidding me? Alam, ang laki-laki ni Mariano Jones. Guys, my God.
Well, I'm taller than Mariano, but obviously this guy is gonna maul me. You know,
Yeah,
he's been an active
be
fighter
real.
plus he's been an active fighter for a while, diba?
Ang tanong, Yuri,
Well, I'd
bakit ka
rather have
nag-explain na
Mariano
jersey?
as my bodyguard than my opponent. I'd just have Mariano protect me instead.
True, true. Or, God, if you go up against Mariano and if you see him in person, he's as wide as a refrigerator, guys.
Yeah.
Ang tanong, Yuri, bakit ka naka-explain na jersey? Kalaban namin yan sa MPL. Okay, may rival.
MSJ, wala akong alam. Wala akong alam. All I knew was this was given to me back in November. I wore it because it looks nice, so that's it. That's the answer to the question.
Yan. Arvin Chan versus Yuri. Fight
Arvin
pa
Chan
rin
versus
naman.
Yuri.
Fighter si Arvin.
May ano na yan, may ano na yan, may usapang,
O
well, not
talaga?
on paper but usapang stuff na yan. Pero yeah. Back in I mean, as much as ayoko sa anong i-share to, pero sige, whatever. 2018,
Okay.
Arvin Chan and I spoke. Kami dalawa lang mag-usap, and
2018.
we agreed to not fight inside the cage, just meet and punch each other.
And did it
And
happen?
he did not show up.
Oh,
He did
really?
not show up. Yeah.
Well,
So
number one, if you ask me if I want that to happen, the answer is no.
yeah, we
Yeah.
both know since Arvin Chan is an active fighter. We both know that Arvin Chan is gonna beat me. That's for sure.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Because if he hits you, goodbye gab license. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I do
Plus-
not want fighters to get into altercations outside of the cage in
Yeah.
the fear of losing their license. Yun ang ayaw ko.
Yeah.
Yun ang ayaw ko. And ikaw naman,
Well,
Ikaw
sa
naman.
kanya,
Hold on, time out.
Know this.
time out. Ikaw naman, yung ano mo, your asset is your looks, your voice. And if something happens to that, ikaw rin ang kawawa. So, do I want that to happen? No fucking way. I don't want that to happen.
Well, number one, one of my assets.
Yeah.
Siyempre, in order for you to pronounce your words and this and that,
Yeah.
you have to have nice teeth. Okay. So, yung asset na yan, matagal nang nawala yan sa akin. Okay.
Okay.
I already am wearing false teeth.
Really? Hindi halata.
Yeah. Kaya nga masyado na siyang maganda eh. Kasi dati, yung original kong ngipin, alam mo yung ngipin ni Tom Hardy?
Oh, yikes. Really?
Yeah. So, since bungi-bungi na nga ako lahat, so maganda na siya.
Well, ako I'm happy that these are real. Actually, inggit ako. Sabi ko, tingnan mo itong ngipin ng tao to. Sobrang.
Kasi,
But thank you for revealing that. Thank you for
yun
revealing
nga kasi parang one thing that people think dahil masyadong maraming sinasabi, malakas boses ko, feeling la wala talaga akong binatbat or takot ako. No, it's not even the truth. Hindi ako takot makapagsapakan. I grew up with that.
Yeah.
Okay, kaya nga nabasag-basag yung ngipin ko eh. Pero what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, you know, when it comes to stats, again, if I'm gonna go inside the cage with against a fighter who has fought for the last 3 years actively, come on, di ba? Kahit hindi ko kasing laki yan, kahit baka 10, 15 pounds lighter than I am, this person is still gonna beat me up. Pero if if ang tanong is if lalaban ba ako, lalaban ako. Lalaban ako.
No doubt, no doubt. No one's doubting that, brother. No one's doubting that. Except, I don't want it to happen.
Sa akin, ano eh, dahil nga, well, and it's good for the fighters, lalo na, you know, I remember may pinost si Joe Vincenzo one time, yun nga na parang, he's a prize fighter, why would he fight sa mga, alam mo yun, na wala naman siyang mapapala, which is good.
Yeah,
Sa akin, I'm not a prize fighter. If my life is in danger, I'm gonna fight for myself, and I don't care who you are. If you're gonna put me in danger, mas importante ako. As far as I'm concerned, sa buhay ko ako bida, not anyone else. So if someone threatens me, I'm gonna have to fight for myself, and I don't care what I do to that person as long as I live. Yun lang. And I think that's why
that's
people
fair.
should practice.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Well, martial arts is about fairness. That's why people should practice martial arts. Whatever you use it for, if you want to be a fighter, then practice martial arts. If you want to simply be able to protect yourself and your family, then practice martial arts. Martial arts is not something na parang minsan kasi parang yung ibang tao takot matuto kasi matatag sila na fake. Nag-aaral ka, fake fan ng Muay Thai, fake fan ng wrestling kasi dahil ngayon pa lang sila nag-aaral. Come on, let's give these people a break. Kaya nga sila nagsisimula because they finally realize the essence of it. Yeah. Tapos, i-discourage nyo because dahil kayo 10 years na nag-wrestling, 10 years na nag-Muay Thai, tapos ito baguhan. Tapos, i-discourage nyo kasi by calling them fake fans of the art. Na kaya nga sila nag-aaral ngayon kasi they suddenly realize it na kailangan na nila yon. Tapos biglang i-discourage nyo. Come on. Diba? Dapat nga mas tinutulungan pa yun eh. Hindi yun. Diba? Parang sa basketball. Pag nagsuot ka ng Lebron, kahit di ka namang fan ni Lebron, pero dahil nagaganda ka sa sapatos ni Lebron, sinuot mo, binili mo. Tapos, fake fan. Come on. Let's stop doing this shit. Let's just allow people to do whatever they think could allow them to live the best life they can live. Diba? So, if practicing Muay Thai, kung ngayon lang nila na-practice yung Muay Thai, kahit 50 years old na sila, ngayon pala sila nag-Muay Thai, be it. Hindi nila na-realize for 50 years, ngayon lang nila realize, be it. Diba? Meron lang talagang tayo, I don't believe it's just a Filipino thing, but a human thing. Yung parang we always want to put our nose to
it's human nature.
Someone else's business, diba? So
it is human nature. Human nature yan. Hindi mo na matatanggal sa tao yan. It's the only way for us to define ourselves is to get through that.
Yeah. May tanong si Pocholo, ano masasabi mo sa mga Korean fighters event? Hindi ko alam if
healthy competition. It's for me, it's for us to gauge how far we've gone into MMA. How far we've reached sa MMA. So, sa akin, keep them coming para at least, to challenge your fighters, to challenge their capabilities. Kasi, no question, like what Will Choop said, the toughest fighters that he's ever faced are Koreans. Kaya, yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming.
When you look at them, lalo na nung kailan ba tayo? So, nung 41, di ba? Yung Korean versus Pinoy. Excuse me. Wala akong nakita sa kanila na out of shape. Wala. All of them are in extremely good shape.
They set the bar talaga. Kaya, ako, they need to they are the ones who are going to make us realize that we need to do better. We really need to do better. Attorney Mel Babatap, si ni Vivian sa Antipolo. Ang alam ko lang yun sa Pasig at saka sa Cubao eh. That's the only two na alam ko. Ang sarap dyan ah. Oh my God, that's my favorite tapa ever. Sir Jet, ano ba? Next event, ano ba? I love this guy. Sir Jet. Ako, ganda ng event and he really treats you well. Ay, nagkakamustahan. yung community ko kasi, pag ginagawang chatroom na to, Pares na lang, JLT, gusto ko din Shanghai. Ano ba yan? Ito. Honestly, Arvin Chan is one of the best guy talaga if makilala. No, I think so too. See, Arvin is very nice to me ever since. And I hope, and guys, Yuri din. Bait na tong tao. Sa akin, never siya naging disrespectful sa akin. Although naririnig ko that he can be disrespectful to other people. He's never shown me that. And I hope you never do.
But I'm usually perceived as disrespectful, even when I was a kid.
I never
Lalo na kahit nung bata ako, kinalakihan ko na yan. Bastos. Kaya nga parang okay, whatever they say. Kasi, alam mo yung may mga tao talaga na parang whatever they do in life, pag irritable ka sa kanila. No matter how good looking they are, no matter what they say, blah, blah, blah. Ako yun. I'm one of those guys na parang whatever it is that I say, people already have a fixed mind about me na ganito yun. Okay, so sa akin, bahala kayo. Ang akin lang, hanggat wala naman kayong contribution sa kinakain ko, sa kinabubuhay ko, then your words are just words. You know? Yeah. So, I'm usually tagged as disrespectful kasi hindi common sa Filipino na, lalo na di ba parang you go out there. Tapos common sa atin na dapat humble ka, nakayuko ka, lalo na pag may mga matatanda. I didn't grow up kasi na ganun. I didn't grow up that way. Di ba? Hindi ako parang, lalo na pag nakakita ako ng 50, 60-year-old guy, tapos typical sa atin, upo, tapos lagi kang parang nagpapakumbaba. If you live the life I lived, I doubt na magiging extremely humble ka. It's not that. You know, there are only two things that you might take when you experience an extremely hard life. Number one, you're going to be humbled by it. Or number two, you're going to be hardened by it. I am hardened by it. So, humility doesn't sit well with me. So, if the word, siguro mali yung term. I'm not disrespectful, but if people are calling me mayabang, believe them because that's the truth. I'm arrogant. Mayabang ako in a lot of ways, and I don't shy away from that fact because it's the truth. Hindi ko sasabihin, hindi naman ako mayabang. Kasi totoo yun. And yun lang naman yung masasabi ko. Hindi tayo pare-parehas ng kinalakihan. Hindi tayo pare-parehas ng mundong ginalawan growing up. If you were comforted or if you were pampered by your family growing up, then good for you. I was not. I didn't grow up.
And who did you grow up with?
Grow up that way. It's a complicated story. It's a complicated story. I mean, it might take us hours and hours, but maybe let's separate that from, or let's do a separate talk for
when we meet. When we meet again.
Pero, yeah, and I can say I'm hardened by it. Kaya sa akin, parang remember what I said initially kanina, no? I don't get intimidated by anyone. Kasi nga, I grew up in a I grew up in survival mode. I always saw myself na kailangan ko protektahan sarili ko. I'm all that I have. I'm all that I have. No one is gonna be there for me because that was the truth. No one was there for me growing up. It was just, I had to carry my own shit. So kailangan mo talagang remember when we yung salitang putting someone in the pedestal.
Yeah, on a pedestal.
Common to sa mga relationship. Ako, I put myself in the pedestal. I have to. Kasi if I don't do that, so who's gonna love me? Who's gonna take care of me? Who's gonna look after me? No one. So if I don't do that to myself, then it's called suicide. It means I'm allowing the world to fuck me up. I'm allowing the world to shit on me. So I have to put myself in the pedestal so I could be above the challenges that this world is bringing me.
Okay. Well, we will have a talk once we meet again. We will have a talk. Tama kayo, dapat wag na mag-martial arts, mag-inuman na lang tayo. Tapos sabi ni Jet Lim, sama ako dyan. Walang hiya kayo.
Yeah.
First time in 2 decades na I actually came close to getting drunk. Kayo may kasalanan yan. Kayo may kasalanan yan.
Ay, sabi
Anyway, you about to
malakas
say
ang,
something.
malakas ang influence.
Well, I will only drink with these people. I don't drink anywhere else but with these guys. Sila MSJ, Jetlin, yan sila Burn. I was invited by Burn. So it was bar. And my God! My God! Okay, so teka lang ha. Naiwanan na tayo, Yuri. Naiwanan na
Sobrang
tayo.
naging particular sa mga Lebron. Para in general lang yun. I'm not even a Lebron.
Oh! Ano ba yan? Skipping my comments. Sorry! Sir Jet, legend. Arvin and Yuri, meron silang parehas na impression na maangasan kain software. Pero pag in person, mga respect, totoo! Ako sorry like I said, I've known Arvin for years. Yuri, I met him in UGB, my first UGB. Wala akong nakitang ganun. Sorry because ako, I like to see the good in people
I want to add to that. Sa akin, don't get me wrong. Baka yung whenever I speak about Arvin, inisip nyo I hate him or whatsoever. No. Kasi to begin with, nag-agree naman ako talaga sa mga sinasabi niya. Kasi when I met Arvin, somewhere in 2014, 2015, hindi ko rin naman nakita talaga sa kanya yung mga yan. Kaya nga, nung nagsalita siya against me and all that, nagulat din ako. Parang, why are you doing this to me?
I see. Okay.
Well, kasi hindi ko naman talaga siya nakitang ganun din. Kaya nga parang out of all people, bakit ka nandito? I remember nag-comment pa nga ako sa kanya nung nagko-comment siya na he's bashing me and all that shit. Sabi ko, Arvin Chang, magkakalala tayo. Kilala kita. Tapos tinuwanan niya lang. Tapos blah blah blah. Nag-join forces na naman sila ng mga katropa niya. So sa akin, surprised din ako that he said what he said. Kasi hindi ko din naman siya nakitang ganun. Hindi ko siya kilalang ganun.
I understand.
So ako hindi ako nagdi-disagree sa mga sinasabi niyo. I agree with you. Kasi if I don't, 'di ba? Yung perception ko sa kanya, hindi ako magugulat nung ginawa niya yun sa akin. Kasi yung perception ko sa kanya, ganun siya. Pero hindi. Ang perception ko nga sa kanya, he's an okay dude. Tapos bigla niya akong ginanon. Kaya, mas surprising yun sa akin. 'Di ba?
Yeah, well,
so, ngayon, hindi lang naman kayo nagsasabi niyan. Hindi lang kayo nagsasabi niyan. Kahit, di ba sila, ako, I'm teammates with Juggler. Juggler, ano niya to? Dikit sila nito. So, kahit si Juggler sinasabi niya na, pag nagkasama kayo ni Arvin Chan, you're gonna be really, really good friends and all that. And I don't doubt that. Di ba? Kaya nga sa akin, mas nakaka-surprise yung nangyari. Pero parang halimbawa tayo, di ba? Kung halimbawa, ikaw nakilala ko na gago ka or suplado ka or mayabang ka. 'Di ba? Tapos napatotoo 'yon based on what I heard and based on how you acted. Okay, then I'm not surprised. 'Di ba? Pero nung 'di ba? Sa akin, I was surprised that he said what he said against me. He did what he did to me.
Ito lang but you know how the show goes. Arvin Chan and Mariano Jones, after their fight, were laughing in my show. Mariano Jones and Coach Pocholo are now good because of this show.
Yeah.
And I hope it's going to be the same.
Napaka-imposibleng hindi kami magkikita ni Arvin. It's just so impossible. Arvin was there nung 41. Hindi lang kami nagkita. Diba? Hindi lang kami nagtagpo. Pero imposibleng hindi kami magkikita. And ako, it would depend on how he treats me. If he treats me with respect, I'll respect him. If he doesn't, I don't care. Hindi ko rin naman siya kailangan as a friend. Hindi ko naman siya kailangan sa buhay ko. Pero if, alam mo yun, if it's gonna be inevitable, I'll take what he has to give, di ba? If he's willing to offer friendship, I'll take it. If okay sa kanya na wala naman kami pakailaman sa buhay, then mas okay din yun sa akin. Di ba?
Yeah, so, ito teka lang, sagutin ko lang to. Hoy, kung magpapares retiro kayo sa Manila, sama ako dyan. Buisit kayo, iwanan nyo ako dito.
Ala-
Sabi ni, sabi ni JLT, Pares Retiro na lang ako. I love that. Yung Pares Retiro. Yan, sarap dyan. Amplified man was born in the ghetto. That made him hard. He grew up with savages and felons. Word up. Sabi ni Selecta ko. Di ata tayo pwede, Mr. Jet Lives FIC. Di pa tapos event. Event lasing na tayo. Okay. Ay, no.
Ako sa akin, kayo muna maglasing. Ayoko
Ay,
muna
no.
uminom. Ayoko muna uminom.
Ako pagkasama lang sila, shooting those ninjas. He grew up in the slums of White Plains. Okay. Ay, no. Pag nalasing tayo meeting, nag-enjoy tayo. Tama naman. Parati naman tayo nag-enjoy pag magkasama tayo eh. Struggling with food and have to hustle to come up.
I sort of wonder who this person is. As if, kakilala ba?
Selectable? Hindi. He's just reading, making assessments of you from the things that you've said.
But do you know him?
Yeah, he's my friend. Yun. So, and he's a wise ass. You're my friend, Selectable, but you're a wise ass. He's like the number one troll on YouTube. Yan, si Selectable. Ayan, kaya grabe. Kwento ko mamaya sa GC. Okay. I met Arvin also sa FYC 5. Pretty respectful and nice guy. I'm an MJ fan and love him to bits. When MJ met Arvin, when I met Arvin, nice guy. Yeah, totoo naman eh. I'm sure if you meet this guy, si Yuri, you'll say the same. Kasi ako as much as possible, I don't want to see bad in people. I really don't. I give them the benefit of the doubt first. Always. Din palaging nakaupo sa may poste para may sandalan. Extra lot rupees. Ay, nako. Yuri, naka 2 hours na tayo. Grabe. I did not expect this to...
Bakit? Yung mga iba mong mga interview, 2 hours plus din ah.
Oo. Pero ang 2 hours kasi, usually 1 hour yung interview and then I make people come up during the end. Pero tayo, kinonsume natin lahat ng 2 hours. Grabe. Yeah, that's a very good sign. I don't know, kampihan ko ba ito ba? Arvin hater din to si yung mod ko rin to. He's one of my moderators. Kaso he said, kaibigan daw niya si Rugby Boy. So, what now? Jesus Christ! Hindi, Carlo Ramirez, may ibang context yun. Sama daw si Ice mag-drive. You know Ice. Checkmate rin to.
Damn. Depende kasi kung nasan checkmate siya. Baka sang checkmate ba siya.
Sa Paranaque.
So we
boss
have...
ko.
No. Nasa headquarters ako eh. So kung nasa Don Bosco siya, si Juggler ang nagtuturo sa kanila.
Yes. That's Rendon's spot. The number one troll that I know, brother. Yun.
Did you know
brother,
that I once worked for Rendon?
Really?
Yeah,
Tell us more about that.
Fitness Army.
Okay, so you were also a personal trainer.
Yeah, Fitness Army. So,
Ang dami,
madalas ka nakikita na.
You have a lot in common with these people that you're mentioning. Arvin Chan was also a personal trainer. You're a personal trainer. Rendon, I don't know him, but obviously he was a personal trainer. Yun. Dun sa past.
So, when you meet Rendon in person, he's bigger than you think. Di ba sa TV parang slim, medyo slim siya and shit. Kasi nga, pero in person, he is bigger.
Yeah, he looks bigger. Hey, Paige Alitao, one of my favorite grapplers. I'm such a fan. Checkmat, represent. Yeah, this guy. I have been watching this guy even before he fought in URCC. Galing talaga. I heard his FB got banned. Rendon should go to Twitter instead. I'll join him there.
Bro, there's no more Twitter. It's called X.
Oh,
Twitter,
God.
X na.
Well, the things that Elon has been doing, it makes sense, It makes sense. It makes sense. Ito, nagulat ako. Tapos ni Vivian sa Tuazon, Marikina aircon na para. Sama ako dyan, mga buisit kayo. Iiwan niyo ako dito. Ayun. Anyway, do you think Rendon can do MMA? One big and resonating no.
I have a different opinion.
Talaga?
I have a different opinion. I believe that minsan kasi meron lang talaga tayong limited beliefs about someone.
Yeah.
But katulad nun, di ba? Nung si Mayweather nung nagkaroon ng parang usap-usapan na he's gonna fight in MMA, and then everybody was like, oh, he's gonna get demolished, blah 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 blah, because we all know him as a boxer.
Yeah.
Pero if you think about it, this guy is a natural athlete. You train him Muay Thai for at least 6 months, he's gonna be able to fight. Yun lang, may limiting beliefs lang tayo about sa tao dahil nga sa pagkakaintindi natin o sa pagkakakilala natin sa kanila. So, you know him as a boxer. So, naging limited ka na doon. You think that he can never jiu-jitsu himself. He can never Muay Thai himself. No, it's a bad way to think. Kasi, diba, if you think about it, Randy Couture, before joining MMA, yeah, may background si Randy Couture. He was a wrestler, he was in the military, this and that. Pero yung MMA mismo, as a sport, Randy Couture joined when he was about 35, 36 years old. Pero he became champion pa din. So, di ba, si Rendon, yeah, sabihin na natin na he's never trained in Muay Thai, this and that. Pero again, to have a body like that, you have to have a disciplined mind. You have to have at least some kind of athleticism in you. You have to have some kind of ability to transform yourself into fighting shape in order for you to have a body like that. Which means train Rendon for at least 6 months in Muay Thai and another at least a year of Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not saying that he's going to be champion one day, pero the question is if he can fight in MMA, and I believe he can if he puts in the work. 6 months of Muay Thai, at least 6 months of Jiu-Jitsu, he will be able to fight. Again, I'm not saying that he's going to be champion, but I'm sure he's going to be able to at least give headaches to some fighters. Diba? Yun lang. Yeah.
I agree your perspective. I understand your perspective and I agree with it. But that's not my perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, no doubt. Sobrang specimen yan. But he just doesn't want to train.
Yeah.
Ilang beses
kaya nga nilagyan ko din ng emphasis na if the person, as long as the person puts his mind into it, nilagyan ko din emphasis yung kanina kasi yun nga, if you're not willing to do the work, then you can't.
Yeah. Exactly. He's just not willing. And I don't think he wants to get punched or something like that. He'll slap Kiko, which was scripted as fuck. But
what I admire about these guys is they know how to sell their stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. They do. My next, Mr. Jetlim. Mr. Jetlim, my next fight yard contender ba? Batista started training in MMA in his 40s. Yeah, totoo. Pero Rendon, I don't think he needs to. Yeah, and I don't think he has the passion for it. Sir Amplified Man, talking about natural athlete, Michael Jordan did golf when he retired basketball the first time, and he did sweet. yeah, he did. Ang galing ni MJ sa golf. Mr. MSJ, October, sir. Oy! Yun. October. Yuri, pupunta tayo, Jaworski was still playing until he was 89 years old. All things are possible. Ay, nako. Oy. Pwede ba mag-entry index MMA? Sino? It's why not? Why not? O yan, basta Yuri, punta tayo ng Fight Yard Contender sa October. This time as
Yeah.
enjoy the fights.
Yeah, the spectator. Yeah.
All right.
Kahit
All
naman
right,
sa,
brother.
sa UMA, dapat I was there, the first and
Kaya
second
nga eh.
and all. Pero, well, may sakto kasi. These were happening so on weekends eh, and I had events. Dun sa mga pagkakataon na yun, talagang sakto may mga event ako. So, okay.
Well, ako naman nag-announcer doon, and if you showed up, I would have never experienced being one. And to tell you the truth, wala akong plano. Sabi, ikaw announcer. Ha? Okay. Kaya
You know,
it was a good experience for me.
Yung mga career na ganyan, usually it starts from there naman. Well, I'm not sorry if I said the word usually. Forgive me for that. Pero may mga career talaga na dyan talaga nagsa-start. Ako, just to share, since we're up for learning anyway, when I started hosting events, I was 13 years old when I started. 12 years
Wow,
old.
young. Yeah.
Yeah. And prior to that, I was a singer. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was a singer. I had a vocal group during that time. And then, ganun yun nangyari sa amin. Dati, wala pang Facebook where you could type looking for a replacement, blah, blah, blah. Dati, if you're gonna have to reach someone, you're gonna have to go through the yellow pages or contact someone who knows someone who knows someone. Ang tagal. Noong time na yon, hindi dumating yung MC nung event.
Okay.
So there. And ako, dahil kami yung singer, at that time, hindi na lang magpapangalan, pero there was a time na merong sikat na kambal na artista na sobrang ganda.
Okay.
So nandun sila sa event na yon. Sa sobrang gusto kong magpasikat sa kanila, sabi ko, kailangan matuloy yung event. Hindi nga natutuloy yung event dahil wala yung MC. Kasi gusto ko na magpasikat, gusto ko na kumanta eh. Eh ngayon, dahil nga wala yung MC, ayaw mangyari ng event. Kaya sabi ko, you know what? Let's just start the event. I'll do it. So yun na yung first time ko nag-host ng event. Yun.
Baptism by fire, in other words. Baptism by fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, baptism by fire. Ako rin, na baptism by fire din ako sa UMAT. But I don't regret it. I'm so happy I did it. Teka lang. May yung mga promoter, yung mga manager nag-uusap-usap eh. Kung pwede daw ang index mag-entry sa FYC, o daw pwede. Neutral ground for all. Yun. Tapos UMAD versus FYC. Oh, wow. Lang hiya. Exciting yan, ha? And it happened during Yuri's interview. Ayan, they're Wait
May
lang
mga
naman
kasi, may mga triggering may mga triggering subject kasi.
What fuels you the most? Tanong ni Javi. Your good friend.
What fuels me the most? Ambition. I mean, if for a guy, that's what's supposed to fuel him. Ambition.
I don't believe that. I don't
Okay.
believe that. I don't believe that. I think there's something else that's fueling you, and that's that little girl that I always see sa posts mo.
Sorry, what?
Sabi ko, I don't believe that in sinabi mo. I think what fuels you is that little girl that I always see in your posts.
Well, yeah, I understand that family is always there. You know, it fuels you. Yung understanding na kailangan mong, alam mo yun, alagaan yung pamilya mo, protektahan yung pamilya mo. I understand. And sa akin, it's part of the ambition. Ang ambition mo to give a better life to your kids.
Yeah, good answer.
Yeah.
Kasi we're on the same boat. in that certain respect. Yun. So you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yun. So see who's the twin? Richard and Raymond. Just select.
Sabi ko, sobrang ganda. Hindi naman.
Kaya nga, ganda nga eh. Ay, nako. Okay, okay. Ayan. Yuri. Wow. Almost, you are one of the longest interviews I've had. Single interview I've had in a very long time. And nag-freeze siya. Yun. But you've been with me for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow. And we spiced things up. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we did this. Ayun. Tsaka
Marami na-trigger dun sa mga subject natin.
oo nga eh. Nagulat rin ako na I didn't think that alam ko yun eh, pero hindi ko alam na ikaw. Yun, di ba? Kaya basta, I'm very happy that we did this. And okay, so since established na almost 50 na ako, masakit na yung puwet ko. Ang hirap going to for 2 hours. but before I let you go, please take this opportunity to promote whatever you want to promote and thank whoever you want to thank. Go ahead, brother.
Sure. Well, first, I would like to promote Let's Talk MMA PH. You want to
Thank you.
promote that? This is one of the fastest growing pages and avenues for MMA. Kaya it's just best that people get to tune in to Let's Talk MMA PH. I want to promote our team. Checkmat
Go, go.
represent, baby. Sa mga teammates ko sa Checkmat. Ayun. I've been out for parang almost 2 months din akong hindi nakapag-train. So yeah, it's nice to be back and roll with the team. I want to say hi to everyone who believes in me, and to those who don't, and to those who cry over their mom of my existence. Thank you for giving me a spot in your heart and in your head, for allowing me to stay in your heads. Sila Chief Ferdy, UGB MMA. The advocacy is not dead. It just continues and continues, and as a matter of fact, it grows and grows. It is bigger than ever. It has reached more than enough people in comparison to how it did before. So I'm proud to be a part of it. And local MMA, Michael Saison, my baby brother. So local MMA, news and events happening in MMA here in the country and sometimes outside. My brother, Jason Margalio, who commented earlier, and our friends abroad, my coach, Albert Montalban. I hope to see you back in the country soon. What else? I want to promote myself too. Amplified.
Yeah,
Man.
go.
You wanna get your event amplified. You wanna hear from the one and only. You know who to call. You know where to go. And there's only one name, Amplified Man. And to the things that build up my kids, to the people who helped me raise my kids. Um, great job. Yan, ang hirap pala mag-promote. Diba?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, ang hirap pala
And
mag-promote.
imagine, oh, go lang.
Si, yeah, Index as a whole, Index MMA, um, the fighters who represent Index MMA, um, my personal favorite, Ellie Fernandez.
Ang bait ni
Yeah,
Ellie. Sobrang bait ni Ellie.
yeah. To those, well, he's a strawweight. Parang ang ano naman kung strawweight ka tapos, di ba? Ang yabang mo. Diba? So, pero Ellie's gonna Ellie's a dangerous guy. He's a dangerous guy. Pero I know him deep. He's a softie. He's hard on the outside, but he's soft on the inside. And I believe that's it. To those who are watching for the very first time, and to those who are watching for the very first time, Let's Talk MMA PH. I highly encourage you to support mixed martial arts in the country. I highly encourage everyone to support the fighters and everything that supports the fighters, because truly that's what Filipinos are made of. We're born to fight. We're born to be combatants. And to those who have supported Let's Talk MMA PH since the beginning, I hope that you continue supporting Let's Talk MMA PH. That's it. And
Thank
you've
you,
heard
brother.
from me, you've seen it from me. I have been your MC, the round before me, and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me your one and only, qualified, bona fide, and extremely amplified. So I've given you non-stop satisfaction and a whole lot of action. Look out, baby. I am the amplified man.
Yeah. Brother, thank you. Yeah. I remember that challenge, the challenge that pati si Mike did. And I was actually thinking of doing it, pero wala eh. I was doing
Hindi mo
many
kailangan yung 1K kasi.
Akala mo lang yun. But anyway, Yuri, thank
Si
you.
Mike,
Thank
si
you.
Mike hindi rin naman niya kailangan yung 1K, pero I appreciate him for supporting
Oh, I was supposed to.
the
I was
gig.
supposed I was supposed to do it. You know, my God, so many things. Like you, daming ginagawa. But anyway, Amplified Man, Yuri De La Paz, thank you very much for coming on to my show. It was so interesting. My God, ang dami ko natutunan and ang dami kong nalaman. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy that you came up. Anyway, thank you. And I hope this won't last.
Yeah. Thank you for putting me in the show, and I hope this grows more and more moving forward. Thank you, brother. Good night,
All right, bro.
everyone, and good night to you. Love.
Good night.
Yep.
There you go, guys. Dami natin nalaman from Yuri De La Paz, Amplified Man. Honestly, naririnig ko yan. Naririnig ko yan. Except, I didn't know it was him. Because, number one, I didn't really, think anything of it. Pero, siya pala. And, well, now I know. But, nagkakausap pa na dito. Ano ba yan? 3 versus 3. Sergeant. 3 versus 3. One of the production promotions I love. Ayan. 3 versus 3. Pag-usapan natin para solid. Yeah, we should. I would vote for Amplified Man if he runs for politics. Yeah, public speaker. Let's do a total team weight of 400 pounds. Oh, yeah. I know, right, Javi? I know. We learned a lot today. We learned a lot. 1-3 versus 3. Uy, masaya yan, amateur setting. Pag, oh, pa din syempre. Amplified Man doesn't like the... He does! There, so... Sir Jetta, ginugulo mo ako sa live ko. Grabe. Teka lang, ha? Yun. All right. Ano? Here, I will share the link. If you guys want to come up and share your thoughts, please take this opportunity to do so. Seeing Yuri here is like I unlock a new character. He has a... Yes, he does. Gulat. Oo nga eh. Hindi ko kasi pinapansin. Yun. I read about it. I saw it. I saw the post. Hindi ko pinapansin yan. And then, all of a sudden, nalaman ko, ay, siya pala. Okay, so well, it's nice that we heard from him. Pero nagulat ako, Arvin versus dalawa ko pang kaibigan. Like, Yuri is my friend. Arvin's also my friend. So I'm like, surprised. Amplified Man doesn't only make a lot of sense, but also facts too. Yeah, he does. He does make a lot of sense. Yan! Ano? You guys want to come up? Come up. Share your thoughts on what happened tonight. Very grabe. Grabe. That was mind blowing. I thought it was going to be just tips for, kasi I sort of became an announcer myself, and I really wanted to get tips because I've seen the man work, and you know, he keeps up the energy. Ako, na low bat na ako, 3/4 into all events. Like UMAD, tapos King of the North, na low bat na ako eh. But I guess it's also youth. Pero still, how he can keep that level of energy, yun yung gusto ko malaman. So, JLT, akit ka. Share your thoughts. Meron pa tayong a few minutes. If in a few minutes walang umakyat, I'll sign off na. Ayun. Grabe. Okay, anyway, reminder lang guys, if you are on Facebook, don't forget to follow, like, and share. If you are on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm also on Instagram, newly on Instagram, and I will share announcements there too. That's not youth. Siyempre, no? Siyempre, tayo papayag yan. TikTok na tali kinsing. And Milo. Grabe. I know. Yun, so again. Also, it's in my descriptions of Facebook. You can also check out my Instagram. I'll release announcements there too. And if ever that I'm also open to sponsorships and donations. So if you want to donate, here's my GCash. Just scan that, and you'll be able to donate to the channel. No donation is too small to make a difference. And if you want to sponsor, just message me on my page. Let's Talk MMA PH Facebook, and tell me if you want if you want to sponsor my show. I'm open to that too. Ayan. Okay. Anyway, guys. Wala nang akit. Wala na yatang akit. Umabot ng 3 hours tayo. Oo nga. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It's been an interesting night. And I cannot wait for the next episode. Always, ganyan attitude ko. I can't wait for the next episode to see more of you. Ako, para sa akin, yeah, you're watching me, but I want to hear more from you sa comments. Nakakatuwa. Anyway, tomorrow, on Saturday, it will be Rolando D. And we will be talking about his fight sa BKB. Upcoming fight. So, stay tuned. Anyway, guys, since wala nang aakyat, bago ako umakyat ang pare ko. Pare ko, what's up? Naka-mute ka.
Didilig ako.
Yes, brother. Yan. Ano reaction mo?
Ayan. Okay lang naman. Talagang, lang dyan. Sa akin yung talaga pagka hindi mo pa kilala talaga yung tao minsan sa personal, wag mo talaga judge kagad. Yun lang naman yung sa akin talaga. Kasi, lalo na sa MMA, ang dami nating person na iba pala yung hindi mo malaman, hindi mo kasi nila sinasadya. Talagang nag-iiba na siguro sila talaga ng persona sa social media. Dahil hindi man nila sinasadya, talagang ganun.
Exactly.
Kasi imagine mo, kung kumari ganina sa interview mo kay Yuri, kung si Yuri, hindi na unang mas nakilala mo siya in person, kumari mas nakilala mo siya ngayon sa interview mo lang, sabi mo talaga yung, niya, parang mas ano pa siya kaysa, sabi mo yung paano siya magsasagot, paano siya magsalita, sabi mo parang, mas ano pa yung, niya, yung character niya kanila LG, tsaka kanila Abby, parang mas stiff, di ba? Parang, mas ano pa, di ba? Yung, kasi talagang straight, yung pagiging, kasi minsan yun yung siguro ito yun. Minsan yung pagiging straight to the point, sumagot minsan ng tao sa social media, or straight to the point magsalita. Minsan, nami-misunderstood ng iba.
Totoo.
Diba? Yung ganon. Pero kasi, pag nakitala mo sila in person, kasi yun ang tulad ako talaga, si MJ niya eh. Si MJ, isa sa mga pinaka-humble. Masasabi yung pinaka-humble na meet ko in person si MJ. Which is nakita mo pagka nagsalita sa SOCMED, di ba? Talagang, sabihin mo parang, ano ba yun? Parang layo-layo, pang 360 talaga, di ba?
Exactly.
Nakausap mo siya in person.
Si Mariano Jones in person is not like that. Not the same persona as in his persona in social media. Magkaiba. Sobrang magkaiba. And guys, Mariano Jones, si Yuri, at saka si Arvid, I can vouch for these 3 people. I'm proud to say na kaibigan ko itong tatlong to. Yun. So, nagugulat lang ako na meron na palang sa suntukan na naging mangyayari. Oy, may nag-join ng bago. Oy.
Brother. Hello, nakapag-Paris na?
Hindi pa, tangina, nagugutom na nga ako eh.
Visit kayo, hindi nyo ako sasama. Ang sarap-sarap ng Paris Retiro eh. Hindi nyo, dapat isama nyo ako dyan.
Actually, umakyat lang ako rito para magtanong kung sa may makakainan dito sa Antipolo.
Antipolo, lower ba o upper?
Upper, pare, upper. Pero to be
May
fair,
alam ako.
lang, first time I've heard Amplified Man talaga na sa mga ano niya sa UGB. Now I've heard him here. Tangina, nalaglag yung brief ko. Ang ganda ng boses talaga, no? Pinapakanta ko ng My Way eh. Ito naman si attorney, hindi pinakanta ng My Way. Kahit isang linya
lang. Gusto mo bang makapiright ako? Wala na kayong channel na mapapanood kung makapiright ako. Mabusit kayo. Oo. Sabi ni Yuri. Tapos na ba? Hindi ako nakaabot. Hindi, reactions na.
Guys, tawag dito. Konting, trivia ba? O konting facts lang.
Sige,
Si
sige,
Yuri
go.
ang halos si Yuri halos ang parang nag-publicize sa akin sa MMA. Dati kasi ganito,
Talaga?
nanonood lang ako ng MMA ng tahimik lang talaga lahat. Talagang sobrang incognito ko. Tapos, one time, may event yung Predator series. Sabi ko, gusto ko manood niyan, Yuri. Yun, nanood kami, yung family ko na kasama. Kasi mga family ko gusto manood yung mga pamangkin ko na.
Okay.
Kaya sabi ko, sige, doon tayo, maganda kasi sa Predator. Event ni MSJ. Sabi ko, kasi
Oo.
maganda yung lugar. Mas close, tapos aircon, ganun. Kaya doon ko unang pinapanood yung mga pamangkin ko para ba ma-enjoy nila kagad. Diba? Ayun, doon, dire-diretso na. Nakilala ko na sila Marsanman, sila Ferdy, sa UGB, tapos hanggang sa, hindi ko na magkakwento rin ko pa. Kasi, pero, hanggang paano rin ako nakarating naman din sa UR, di ba? Ganun, nagdire-diretso na talaga ba ngayon, yung tawag dito, paano ba? Talagang na personalize talaga na, ha?
Oh, na-immerse ka talaga sa MMA because of that.
Oh, hindi, siya talaga, nagpakilala na rin ako na bangay pangalan ko, ganun talaga na, di ba?
Oo.
Dati talaga kasi, paano ba yun? Di ako masyado nagaan. Basta kasi ako lang naman mag-isa that time na nanonood. Ako lang,
Oo.
yung mga pamangkin ko na, di ba, kasama ko na rin.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy. I got to meet you guys. JLT.
At ito pala. Si
Yeah,
Yuri, na-meet ko yan.
Tamad
Siya
na lang ako
yung
mag-type, kaya pumasok na lang din ako.
Oo. Ganun nangyayari, promise din. Ganun, nakakatamad mag-type eh. Tapos minsan, may iba pa yung understanding nila pagka tinag mo. Baka mamaya, di ba?
Oh, exactly. Things can be taken out of context kasi if you type it.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, pero masaya ako. I got to meet MSJ. I got to meet John Daniel Tolentino. Nawala si Jet. Bakit ka nawala, Jet? Sabi ko dapat pati si Jet Lim pero hindi, nawala eh. Ayun. So, I'm just happy na humanize natin si Amplified Man. Sobrang
Oo.
na-humanize. Oh.
Ganda nga ni Yuri.
Nalobat
talaga si Yuri.
daw yung laptop.
Tapos si Yuri, na-meet ko rin si Yuri. Talagang first meet namin kasi nung pandemic days, gumawa siya ng group para sa mga need ng mga advices kasi nung pandemic days talaga di ba dami mga nade-depress ganyan dami mga
Oo.
di ba? Gumawa siya ng
Anxiety.
Facebook group para doon. At doon ko siya na-meet kasi inad naman ako nung mga kaibigan ko rin naman na mga na inad ako doon sa Facebook group din na yun. Tapos, ayun, name ng Facebook group para online payuhan yun.
Yes, I'm part of that too.
Ayun, si admin nun
Yeah.
Siya talagang, tapos yun, doon ko siya na-meet. Tapos hanggang sa nalaman ko, same organization din pala kami. Ganun. Tapos, siya yung nag-host din ng debut ng anak ko.
Oh! Javi
Siya yung
naman!
nag-host. Yan. Kaya
Brother, what's
nakakatuwa.
Hello. Tuloy niyo na muna yung kanto.
Ba't hindi kayo nagpapakita ng mukha? Kaya ako lang nagpapakita ng mukha dito. Ba't ganun?
Medyo haggard ako ngayon, galing ako sa date.
Uy! Ibang klaseng haggard yun
Pero anong kinakwento ni Sir JLT? Tuloy niyo lang kasi baka na-cut off ko siya. Sorry.
Go lang, JLT.
Kasi yun lang naman. I mean, ko lang na kaya si Yuri, baka sa part ko naman, malaking part siya ng siya yung part ng nag-immerse siya sa MMA talaga na ganito nga. Kasi siya sa kanya ako unang nag-start ba?
Pero
Parang
you're now a large part of the MMA community, I'm telling you, JLT.
Actually, hindi ko masabi, wala namang pinagkaiba doon sa ginagawa ko ng dati. Kaya lang kasi ngayon, mas mas nagkaroon na ng mukha. Dati, ayoko yung mukha dati. Sa ginagawa ko lang. Nag-enjoy lang ako. Tapos talagang iwas.
Medyo matunog yung pangalan ni Sir JLT. So, siningit ko lang.
First time ko pumunta ng UGB, Yun sa QC, yun sa anniversary ninyo, lahat ng tao, as in, kilala siya.
Yeah. Yun nga.
No doubt, everyone knew him. Kaya I'm like, I first knew about JLT yun sa old channel pa. So, umaakit, nagko-comment, umaakit sa show, kaya doon ko nakilala. I had no idea. And I was pleasantly surprised. Yun. So, Javi, you were about to say something about si JLT.
So, yun lang naman yung ko. Sinabi ko lang na medyo matunog na din kasi pangalan. Hear a lot about him. All good stuff naman. Kaya, yung kanina na sinabi ko, baka lang kasi nakapap ko siya nung pumasok. Alam ko parang nagkwento ata siya. So, I apologize for that.
That's okay. That's okay. JLT is a how do I say this? He's like a permanent pillar in this channel, and I'm so happy to have him on board. And apparently, he is a permanent pillar in the world of MMA as well. So
Yep,
I'm very
I agree.
thankful that I met him.
Nakarelate ako sa sinabi niya na parang incognito mode siya sa
Lahat naman tayo at one point nang naggaganyan eh. Ako, biro
Diba?
more than 20 years akong incognito. Tapos na yun
Diba?
lang ako lalabas after 2 decades.
Yeah.
It's something else. It's something else. That's why I
Ako
love
naman
this.
din kasi, ako dati parang papunta-punta lang din ako sa mga event ng One or kapag may meet and greet ng UFC fighters, gano'n. Kasi mga tropa-tropa. Ayun, parang eventually nung nakilala ko ngayon gym, parang nung una akala ko gym lang talaga yun. Tapos yung pala, promotion pala siya. Tapos parang yun, it built from there. Tapos parang I just watched from the shadows kung ano mga nangyayari. Kaya even before pa lang, parang medyo updated na rin ako. Kasi yun, eventually napasa ako sa eksena for
Yeah, well, tinan mo, you're a matchmaker of UGB. So, and then,
yeah.
when I get to see you guys sa UGB, kahit busy kayo, kaya nga, ako, I'm not shy in saying that I'm the number 1 URCC fan. But, when I went to UGB, the CEO, the COO, the matchmaker, they go to me and then they're like shaking my hand and like making me feel that I'm somebody when I'm really not. That's something. Kaya ako, even though if I am a huge URCC fan, I'm also a huge UGB fan. So
At saka for the promotion of the sport itself, diba? Parang
exactly.
wala namang competition going on. Whatever.
I know, right? Kaya, my God, I'm just so happy that I met you people kasi highlight ng ano ko yan, ng
We
buhay
appreciate
ko yan.
we appreciate that. And I guess the same will go for Sir JLT then. Ang opinion ko lang naman sa mga ganyan, parang I don't know, there's no need for competition. You can enjoy all of it. Like, ang daming available dyan, diba? So,
Exactly.
enjoy them.
Exactly.
Enjoy them. Enjoy the content. Napaka-accessible na nga ngayon, diba? Imbis na
At saka talaga yung talagang mas maganda naman talaga yung mas marami na kasi ang daming fighter. So,
yeah.
Mas maganda yung maraming promotion talaga. Imagine mo yung mga nasa province, di pa nga natin ganung natatouch, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
Sana nga magkaroon din ng mga professional promotion din sa mga provinces pa, di ba? Kaya sa akin talaga yun. Walang sa akin isa. Alam mo, mga ano lang naman yung mga nag-iisip kasi naman ng ganun. Pero yung sa mga sa UGB, Warriors, URCC, wala namang competition. Di ba lahat nakikinabang Fighters nakikinabang, fans nakikinabang lahat. Kahit din mismo yung mga promotion din man nila nararamdaman na may di ba? Di man nila nararamdaman na lahat nagtutulungan, di ba?
Kumbaga I'm speaking also from a fan's perspective. Parang ano naman yun parang yung availability, accessibility, parang samantala. Kasi alam mo yun, there's so much access and content out there. And ang dami mo matututunan from there. May mga narratives and stories that may add buzz or parang magiging invested ka. Ayun. Tsaka ito so since si Amplified Man na naging guest natin, ilan sa mga mako-comment ko sa kanya is, ang laking tulong din na naging part siya ng promotion na UGB specifically. Kasi he's the type of guy na talagang he brings the energy to the event. Kumbaga, sa group of friends kung meron kayo, parang siya yung life of the party. Ganun yung impression ko sa kanya. And he has the look, he has the charisma, and he has the, I don't know, talent, syempre.
Yeah,
So,
the energy.
Yeah, the energy. Tsaka
Don't forget the energy.
Exactly. Hindi lang energy, taste pa kasi masarap. Alam natin masarap yun Ayun. Imagine mo minsan nung before pa ako pumasok, as ako na yung nagbubo talaga ng card. May times dati na umabot ng more than 20 bouts ang event UGP. I have no idea kung paano nagagawa ni Amplified Man na to keep that energy up na ganun katagal and ganun karami. This guy is on fire. Kaya nga napatanong ko kanina, ano ba yung fuel talaga sa akin? Kasi alam mo yun, yung mga ganun type of energy and fuel, that shit has to be contagious. Yun yung mga gusto mong malaman.
Ito, yung COO nyo, nagko-comment dito. Well, sabi ni Yuri, hindi ka nakikipag-date, Javi. Tapos sabi ni Yuri, JLT, John Lloyd 2. Tapos, kakala ko, tapos na, sabi ni Perla. Nasa date yan si Sir Javi Ano, si Sir Mark San Juan lang naman po ang suplado Ito na naman tayo
Alam niyo ba't ako na-motivate? Alam niyo ba't ako na-motivate mag-date? Kasi nung nag-UGB live kami this past week ata yun. Parang nag-comment si Sir Mark kung sino daw yung makakapagpa-commit sa akin ng long-term relationship. Bibigyan daw niya ng all expense paid makeover. So ngayon hinahanap ko na siya ng customer.
Well, yeah. That's MSJ. Parating
That's MSJ for you.
Ako, hindi ako pwede bigyan ng makeover niyan dahil wala akong buhok.
Yeah. Balbas. Pabigote daw.
Balbas. Balbas. Grabe. Ang kapal na nga.
Yes.
I think Let's Talk MMA should have its own production in live streaming MMA events. The influence can just go bigger. Thank you, Jetlin. My God, coming from a head promoter, that's huge. That's huge. Thank you very much. Sir John Tolentino, mag-open po ulit si Aros Kalduhan na food hub. Bakit hindi ako ini-invite ng Perla? Naman, no?
Kasi invited na kayo.
Tatampo na ako, Perla. Tatampo na ako, hindi mo ako ini-invite.
Invited na kasi kayo. Matik na yun.
Talaga. Ano sabi ni Carlo Ramirez, nowadays, kailangan na makahabol ng MMA scene sa ibang sports dito sa Pilipinas. Isipin nyo na lang yung 56 million na sinayang para sa isang player.
Siguro kasi bro yung di ba nakaraan nag-comment din ako dyan, pero i-clear ko lang din kasi bro, talagang kahit anong sports naman syempre wag lang soccer din syempre. Basketball and soccer talaga, worldwide na talaga sila. Worldwide talaga. Buong mundo sila. So, para sa akin, yung bayaran si Clarkson ng 56 million talaga. Baka isa pa siya sa mga hindi pa siya yung may pinakamataas na binayad doon sa mga lumaro doon sa FIBA na iba pang NBA player. Doon sa 56 million. Ito yung sinasabi ko kasi, siguro sa akin, ayoko i-compare ang basketball sa basketball and soccer sa MMA. Sa boxing na lang muna tayo, parang mas madali abutin kung paano bayaran sa boxing locally and internationally. Mas madali natin abutin yun. Tapos pati rin yung fame ng boxing sa Pilipinas. Parang yun muna, mapantayan lang natin yun. Yun parang in my lifespan, baka maabutan ko pa yun. Na yung boxing sa MMA sa Pilipinas, parehas sila, pantay na sila. Di ba? Ng sikat, ng income din, kaya na magbuhay ng pamilya as a fighter. di ba? Sa parang boxing, di ba na di mo kailangan makarating sa big league. Basta boksingero ka lang dito sa lokal, makabuhay ka na rin ng pamilya, yung mga ganon. Na yun yung muna tignan natin. Tapos siguro, ang ano, kasi ang pinag-aalala ko dyan, tinitignan ko brother kasi ganito Ito, prangkahan tayo, literal, totohanan to. Nag-sponsor, sponsorship ng kumari na Tolentino sa IHAW sa MMA. Nag-sponsor kami dahil to, passion namin yung MMA, love namin MMA, pero business strategically, kung magbi-business ka, kung iisipin ko yung makikinabang talaga ng malaki yung Tolentino sa IHAW ng ano talaga, di sa MMA. Kaya wag natin sisihin kung si MVP naglalabas ng 56 million dahil hindi kaya ibigay ng MMA sa business niya yung binibigay ng basketball sa business niya. Yung ganun. Parang kasi ako kumari. At totoo lang kumari kumari mag-sponsor ako sa MMA. Mag-sponsor sa MMA. Kung business wise ang iisipin ko, yung ginastos ko ngayon, di ko dadalhin sa MMA yun. Dadalhin ko yun sa mga food vlogger or sa mga ibang sports na natin basketball. O basketball din, mag-sponsor lang ako ng kunwari ng Barangay Liga sa Mandaluyong, di patok ng patok yung Tolentino sa IHAW sa Mandaluyong, alam na ng mga nandun, di ba?
Yeah.
I mean, yun yung so tayo, ayaw kasi masyado kasi lumalabas sa misa sa social media parang kasalanan ba ni Clarkson kung bigyan siya ng 56 million? Di ba? Kasalanan ba ng mga basketball play? Kasi minsan parang may ganun na parang di na healthy para sa akin. Di ba pwedeng tignan natin ano bang ginagawa nila sa basketball? Bakit sila nagkakaroon ng ganun? Sana gawin din natin sa MMA. Huwag natin batuhin, huwag natin anuhin. Tignan natin anong pattern nila, anong ginagawa nila, yun ang gawin natin. Di ba? Yun ang gawin natin. Kuwari, sabi niya ni Coach Franco, di ba? Kung yung mga Rainbow Mafia nga, ang iingay, kukunti lang nila. Mag-ingay tayo. Ito, yan, mag-share, gano'n. Kasi sabihin na natin, imagine mo, ikaw Alejandro, dati incognito ka. Si Javi sabi incognito rin siya. Ako, ganun din ako. So, paano anong MMA, ang tatahimik natin? Di ba, kung di pa nagsabi sa akin yung pamangkin ko na, Tito Joy, hindi ka raw pala sa MMA, sabi ni Daddy, sige, di ba, pamangkin ko na kasama ko na sa bahay, di niya alam na hindi ko sa MMA, kaya ito, nasa MMA kami, di ba?
I know, right? Well,
yung gano'n, sa akin siguro yung gano'n na lang talaga rin. Sa mga fans din siguro, talagang kailangan na natin mag-out, tumulong sa mahal natin na sports, di ba? Simplong sharing ng mga laban ng mga fighter na gusto natin sa Facebook, malaking bagay na yan. Konting sharing, konting suporta din na malaking bagay na rin.
Ito like si JLT, sabihin ko lang, since it's out na rin, na nagsusponsor talaga yan ng event for the betterment of the community. Kasi gusto niya mapalaki. That's why you see him here always Let's Talk MMA PH, because he wants the community to be better. And I'm sure sila Javi, sila Chief Alvin, sila Papa Goat, sila Perla, Coach Franco, they want the same. The growth of the community, and that's what we all want. Kaya it's just sad to see na tagal-tagal na natin sa MMA pero we're not there yet.
Kailan talaga yung tignan natin. Alam mo ako nakikita ko lang talaga. Pero kasi naman pagka pinasok naman tayo ng mga ganun, baka gumulo din naman yung community rin masyado. Isa talagang ang basketball business na talaga. I mean, business na talaga. Imagine mo, MVP ang ng Gilas. National team na binibusiness pa. Di ba? Ninegosyo pa, di ba? Kaya talaga may pera. Pagka may negosyo, may pera. Ganun lang naman kasimple. Kasi ngayon tayo sa Pilipinas, sabihin na natin, ang lumalabas na promotion na may negosyo lang, si URCC. Kaya si URCC, may pera. Diba?
Yeah.
Ito, Javi, sorry, pero mahal ko si UGB. Pero diba, tama si UGB kasi si Papago talaga yung advocacy niya, diba? Pero, andun yung advocacy niya, pero yung sa business side niya, hindi niya ganun talaga priority ba nga yung advocacy talaga yung priority. Kaya, pero, nakapag-event pa rin tayo, diba? Pero, hindi natin masasabi tulad sa UGB na parang kumikita na para talagang malaki, diba?
Yeah.
Kasi, Yun yung din minsan yung, ako, ito lang sa akin lang naman to, yun yung mga iniisip ko. Kasi talagang pinagkumpara ko eh. Ano ba talaga ang meron sa mga sports na ito na wala sa MMA? Siguro yung business side. Parang kulang pa talaga tayo doon. Kasi sa fighter lang, Diyos ko naman, ang lalakas ng fighter talaga natin. At the end of the day, sabihin natin, kahit nga sabihin mo yun sa training, kasi sabihin ng iba, kulang pa tayo sa ground, gano'n. Yung sa ground natin, pagka nanood ka ng amateur, sa tingin ko, nandun na tayo, parating na rin tayo dun eh. Dahil yung mga amateur natin, kaganda na rin eh. Ano na rin eh, all around na yung mga amateur natin ng MMA eh. Baka sa akin talagang, take it ako lang talaga, yung business side, parang kulang sa business side yung ano eh. Kasi syempre, hindi naman natin may lalayo talaga yung kasi at the end of the day, martial arts is talaga namang hindi negosyo yan. And then, doon naman tayo mixed martial arts pang MMA. Hindi naman negosyo ang martial arts eh, di ba? Madami ng mga master na buti. Di ba?
Madami din master na bullshido, kaya.
Ayun, di ba? Yun yung masakit minsan. Ang masakit pa nga minsan, yung may business side, yung mga bullshido pa, di ba?
Exactly!
Yun
ang nakakainis eh.
Pero sana
Go.
Pero sana nga, yung sa mga legit talaga na martial arts, sana mahalukan din ng business side. Kasi doon ka doon ka kasi mag-grow eh. Ano the day? Ang pera din natin priority.
Yep. Tsaka,
ang bangas. Sige, at the end of the day talaga, hindi natin priority ang pera. Hindi natin priority. Pero kailangan natin siya. Siya yung fuel eh. Siya yung end of the day eh.
To kind of, para to adapt lang din. Marami kasi nangarap maging fighter at the same time. Pangarap din kasi nila is maging sustainable yung ganung type of career.
Yeah. Hindi rin, well, it's not for them. To cut the long story short, it's not for them. Wait lang. Ano lang tayo, basahin lang natin yung mga message ni Ma'am Perla. Matic po yun. Matic naman pala kasi para kayong gang. Sabi ni Jet Lim, gusto ko sana mag-attend ng UGB kaso wala din ako budget sa pamasahe and ticket. Habal-habal lang. Diyos ko po, habal-habal mo, big bike.
Pwede nga sa highway yung habal-habal niya.
Kaya nga naalala ko po kasi samgyup sila ni Sir John Leonard Tolentino dito po. Uy, good evening Coach Juggler, what is up?
Juggler.
One of the best coaches out there, I'm telling you guys. And the fighters are testament to this guy's skills as a coach. Rainbow Army is loud dahil they do things so controversial. So MMA community and promoters should start thinking outside of the box na din. Something exotic, unique, and controversial too. That's right. Something that fans are going to remember. Diba?
Creating some buzz.
Yeah. Oy, JLT, shout out daw.
Oy. What's up, Hi Lord?
Si Perla. Kaya nga kaya very grateful po kami sa kanila ni Sir Louis Philip Tolentino, John Leonard Ale Garbes Tolentino, and Roda Digo Tolentino. Yung tatlong magkapatid. They like to sponsor MMA events and not just UGB. Mas madami pong matutulungan pag meron po talagang pang-sustain. Tama. At hindi po manggagaling sa sariling bulsa, ipapagot at pinang-i-event.
Hindi na.
True.
Okay. Di ba? Hindi ka sa akin yun.
It's oh my God. If we can just land one sponsor, one big sponsor who's so much who believes in the community, then my God,
brother, kasi brother yung magland ng one big sponsor, bro, malabo yun hanggat hindi pa rin sa akin gusto ko talaga yung pag-promote ng ng MMA talaga. Hanggat maaari nga magkaroon ng NCAA may APM MMA di ba? Amateur hanggat maaari talaga. Kasi, brother, kasi ang mga big promotion, mga big supporter, mga corporate yan. Hindi naman yan isang tao lang na nagde-decide yan. So mostly ng mga nandiyan sa corporate na yan, natitignan naman talaga nila kung makakatulong sa business nila. Wala silang pakialam dyan kung naiintindihan nila yung sports na yun o hindi. Pagka nakita nila maraming eto salita pala talaga na to ni MVP nun. Nadinig ko talaga sa kanya na ni Manny Pangilinan talaga. Bakit sinusupport niya yung basketball? Simple lang, kasi gusto ng mga tao, gusto ng Pilipino. Yun lang. So kung MMA, pakikita mo kay MVP rin na gusto ng Pilipino, gusto ng mga tao, hindi niya naiintindihan sa suportahan niya yung MMA. Di ba? Kasi negosyante yung mga yan. Walang pakiya kung anong ginagawa niya yan. Kung ang uso ganito, ganyan. Support, ito, ano ba? Ito kasi di ba dumating yung time ng soccer Pascal sumikat sa Pilipinas, di ba?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sumikat sila sa Pilipinas, di ba? Ang sponsor pumasok sa kanila. Pero nawala na yung mga pogi, medyo nagbuwaba na naman yung ng soccer sa Pilipinas. So wala ulit yung mga big sponsor nila. So ganun talaga. Sino na mabubuo?
Sige, game.
Go lang, Jay.
Kasi brother, ganito to Kasi ganito to meron kasi talagang mga sponsor na yan, mga supporter katulad natin na talagang kahit anong mangyari sa isang sports like MMA, nakasuporta tayo. Parang kunwari sa soccer, ngayon kahit wala na, kahit di na ganun yung fame ng Ascals tulad dati nung may mga young husband, ang mga Araneta nandun pa rin talaga. Kasi they love soccer, di ba? Ang mga Araneta, ng mga Bacolod, di ba? Bacolod ng Araneta, they love soccer, mayayaman sila. Kaya talagang nandun sila. Pero, nung sumikat ng may young husband, talagang pumasok yung mga corporate na malalaki. Which is lang hindi naman sa MMA, yung organic ba, na talagang papasok sila dahil alam nilang may mapapala sila. Dapat ganun So ano yung mapapala? Kailangan talagang yung fame ng MMA sumikat talaga kahit sa bata alam nila. Yung rules, yung simpleng rules lang kasi nung nauso ang soccer, ang mga bata bumibili na ng football soccer sa mall, di ba? Naglalaro sila ng soccer sa kalsada, mga bata na sumikat, di ba? Tapos sa school, makita mo meron sa soccer, kahit semento lang. Kung saan dumating nga yung time siguro na talagang na sa kalsada may makita ka maglalatag ng mat, magro-roll, di ba? Sa school, after school may maglalatag ng mat, magro-roll, di ba? Feeling ko doon yun yung magiging sign na talaga, meron na rin ulit tayo, may ingay na yung tapos papasok na yun, mga corporate sponsor na yun, di ba? Bro, si Adidas lang di ba? Lahat ng mga martial art, mga combat sports, di ba? Nasa Adidas. Pero ba't para sa Adidas wala tayong meron bang may endorser ba sa Adidas na Filipino MMA fighter? Di ba?
Wala.
Parang wala Parang wala di ba? So, sabihin ko lang pa. Biro meron na tayong mga UFC fighter. Meron na tayong mga one fighter. Pero si Adidas parang di pa rin nagkaka-interest sa atin. Diba? Parang kulang pa talaga. So, sa kasi inisip ko talaga yung negosyo na to Kasi kailangan, kung gusto mo isang bagay, talagang maging Clarkson level o maging Manny Pacquiao level na talaga, kailangan may negosyo. Kasi kung magiging parang ganun pa rin tayo na parang, kunwari, martial artist talaga, syempre, talagang tingnan mo naman nangyari sa FMA, di ba? Kanya-kanya local may Filipino martial arts, kanya-kanya local, di ba? Kasi nga, incognito rin ng FMA dati, di ba? Which is ang ganda-ganda na.
Ito before you go forward, ganda naman na ito. UGB, tapos Fight Yard Contender Series, tsaka isang sponsor ng one of the biggest supporters ng MMA nandito sa channel ko. Guys, my God, such love it. I love it. Sorry. Go on, my brother. Go on.
Alam mo, attorney. Hello, boy. Alam, talking about business, sobrang nangangati na ako Kanina I mentioned to attorney, I think the reason being, just going back to what JLT said, The reason being kung bakit ang Rainbow Army is making a loud noise, nakukonti lang sila because they're doing something so controversial, so
Yeah.
unique, and so many people are affected by this. Kaya talagang nagkakagulo. Well, going back to the MMA community, it's an army as well. It's a very, very big army. I think it's about time that we try and change your approach. We cannot force sponsors to do something sa atin or investors sa atin. We're doing the same shit over and over and over again. But if we do something different that could make an impact to the community, that would make an impact to outside of the community and all that, I think we will attract not just sponsors, but investors, partners, and all that shit. So it's about time that we have to change the landscape of the
The
MMA.
status quo.
Correct, absolutely.
Tsaka
Status
cultural impact, isa pa yun.
About,
Isa
it's
pa
not
yun.
about the toxic trash talking on Facebook. It's not all about just that. Kasi old school ways. This is really the old way to promote a fight is to fucking tara, halika, trash talkan kayo dyan. People love trash talking and the positive toxicity and all that shit. But that's old school. I guess kaya kanina nagchichikahan kami dun sa live mo, attorney, kami ni
Oo
MSJ.
nga eh.
Sorry. Kasi
Okay
ako,
lang.
us, you, Mad, and us, we're trying to do something really different here, but enable for us to get investors or sponsors to help us out. We have to get the general public's
Attention.
attention sa atin. Na, tayo na okay to ah. Ito, example. Phone booth MMA. Tayo na, ultimo anak ko, alam niya kung ano yun. Yeah, she's 11 years old and she's a girl. Dad, why are they hitting each other in the phone booth? Anak, that's MMA. Wow. There's another one. Tayo na, may nagsusuntukan sa loob ng kotse. Ang fight nila is paghubad nung seat belts nila. I'm sure you guys seen that as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
I
So,
have.
we're not gonna do those stupid things because it's an embarrassment, honestly, for me, ha, na tangina yung ginagawa nyo. Let's do something creative. Let's do something loud. We've got Yumad here. We've got Yuri here. We've got Attorney here. And you've got Jet Lim here as a new entry to the Philippines MMA community that's trying to make a difference. This is what we're trying to do. We want sponsors. We want noise. We want all the shit that we can get and the support that we can get. Ayun lang. That's all I want to say. Namatay yung laptop ko. Kinang-inang yan.
Well, yeah, it happens. It happens. Ang hirap mag-type, no? No? Yun. So
That's my point. I think it's not a dead end for the MMA community. I really don't think so. The horizon is too fucking wide. Yun lang. Yan, ginagaya ko tuloy yung boses ni Amplified Man.
infectious eh.
The influence is there.
Yeah, exactly.
Kasi malakas ang dating talaga eh. Well, that's my thing. That's my point. I think we have to come up with something different. Kaya, if we are going to, I'm not planting seeds. I'm just planting an idea lang. If we're gonna do a 3-on-3, UMAD versus FYC, the best amateur fighters of UMAD and the best amateurs of FYC, let's do a 400-pound total weight nung tatlong yon. It's up to you kung gusto ninyong build. Parang ML lang ba? Kaka-ML ko yata to eh. May tank build, may hitter, may ganito. So it's really up to you how you wanna go about it. Is there anything that's stopping us from doing that? Fuck none. Diba? So I think it's about time that we do something really, really creative. Sabi nga nila, you cannot train old dogs new tricks. Fuck that.
Now, that ain't true. I'm a living testament of that. But yeah, we should do something really creative. And JLT, we are open to gathering or having a collaboration of ideas from Jetlim, from the representative ng UGB, si Sir Javi, and my gosh, exciting, 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 exciting.
Naisip ko we can do a fight con with all the promoters, URCC, UGB. We'll get our pro fighters as well from FYC, from UMAD, from Warriors MMA, everyone from Centurion. And then let's do a fight con. Lahat tayo nasa Astrodome or whatever. Then whatever we can do in it, that's gonna be powered by all these promoters in the Philippines, diba? And
Super Bowl.
I guess this isn't going to be a news just in the Philippines. This is going to be a news around the fucking world.
Yeah. Oh.
Basta
Super Bowl ng MMA.
Fucking
that's awesome.
Super Bowl. Yes, Super Bowl. Tapos gagawin natin siya doon sa may North Expressway, yung pinag-concertan nila Bruno Mars ba 'yon?
Kasi Arena or Sports Stadium.
Yeah, that's it. So there's a lot of crazy ideas that we can do here. To really
Ang maganda ba din, it goes back to my point kanina na parang there's so much access right there. So much content right there. And there's so much for us to enjoy.
Tama.
Actually, yung sinasabi niya parang magkakaroon ng, maganda yun, parang magkakaroon ng national convention talaga na open for everyone. Actually, kailangan niya na magkaroon ng ganyan, na maggawa yung Philippine MMA Federation. Dapat magpa-event kaya sila ng gano'n na parang convention para sa lahat. Sino gusto pumunta?
Bakit sabing sila? Bakit di na lang natin, JLT?
Oy.
Pwede naman tayo talaga. Talagang pwede naman. Pero syempre, paano bang Kasi, kasi sila yung,
wala si Jay. Naglobat din yata.
Pero, sabi ni Sir Mark,
late night show.
With Alejandro Lapos with the court. I know, right? MSJ, ikaw na lang kulang. Remember, I can have 10 guests at a time.
The squad. Well,
exactly.
Really, guys, that's all I wanted to say. I think nabanggit din yata ni Amplified Man kanina that we are on a limiting belief in a sense of I forgot what his point was, but my point on limiting belief is we are stuck with the olden ways. Old is gold. Yun nakasanayan natin. But I guess it's time for us to get out of our comfort zones and let's see what's a grass greener after this horizon na kinalakihan na nating lahat. So yeah, I think Let's Talk MMA is gathering all people from the MMA community, and hopefully this platform would make us as one. Kaya when we become one, ultimately my dream is the Filipino fighters wouldn't get out of the country anymore to fight and make money. I want people overseas come to our country to make money. So bakit ginagawa nila? Bakit hindi natin kaya if we become one? So I really hope and pray that Let's Talk MMA is the way. Oy, tangina, nag-bars ba ako doon?
Oo nga eh. But that's
guys,
the dream.
That's the vision. That's really the vision. And maybe Let's Talk MMA would be the sole MMA live streamer and the promoter of all MMA productions here sa Pilipinas, diba? And I never heard one who does that. Nobody. So guys, kung gusto nyo ng business consultancy, sales and marketing consultancy, please contact me. My name is Jet Lim.
Nag-vlog bigla.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, guys, I have to go. Tangina, lobat na rin tong telepono ko. Mahal ko kayo. I'm gonna listen in to you guys. Love you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you,
brother.
thank you, Sir Jet. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Nawala ako kanina.
Oo nga eh. Pero grabe, ang ganda ng sinabi ni Sir Jet. Ha? Someone
Ano yun?
has to lead the industry, sabi ni MSJ. Sino kaya yun? Sino kaya? Pero, yeah, I agree with what Jet Lim said. We have to do something different. And if he wants to talk with us and discuss these things, my God, why shouldn't we? Ay, nako. And he showed naman that he's willing to step things up like King of the North. Napaka-interesting na setup. And yun. And yeah, let's unite. O yun. Ano yun, JLT?
Pero sana, maganda rin yung nadinig kong kanina na idea nga ni ni Sir Jet naman yung bago ako mawala nga, yung tungkol sa parang may national convention para sa mga MMA and everyone,
Tama.
diba? Maganda talaga yun. Dahil promise, lahat ng mga alam kong mga organization, sports na maganda talaga na mga mas organized kasi pagka ganun. Baka kasi pagka nagkakaroon ng national convention, hello?
Yeah, go lang.
Ayun, pagka nagkakaroon ng national conventions kasi na ganyan, alam mo yung trend, lahat, alam kung saan papunta, lahat, alam paano ikikilos, ano yung ngayon, this year, may national convention per year. Alam lahat ng mga amateur, ng mga nagpapaliga, mga fighter din. Tapos, bro, dyan, mostly dyan, may mga guest pa na kung ano yung trend, malalaman mo talaga. Diba?
Exactly. But we really have to sit down and talk about it and plan it out.
Pero kasi actually,
willing naman kami to follow basta tama yung pathway niya for us. Sino niya? Sino siya?
Yung sa akin kasi, kung sino siya, kaya ako sorry kanina, di ko kilala. Alam mo, ngayon ko lang ginugil. Meron palang Philippine MMA Federation, di ba? Kaya ngayon ko lang nalaman na talagang meron palang, kasi, sa akin, at the end of the day kasi, yun, hindi pagka ganyan mga federation, hindi mga under government yan. Talagang yan, baka legit ng may international federation din ng MMA. Baka pwede sila yung ganun. Na paano? Pero, ito mo, di ko nga alam na may ganun. Tapos di ko rin talaga kilala kung sino rin yung mga behind that federation. Tapos yun nga, di rin natin nakikita kung ano yung mga activities sila, ano mga projects sila for the MMA local or the national natin na Pilipinas. Sorry, di pinano yung federation Kasi ngayon lang ako nag-research talaga. So, sorry talaga, wala akong alam. So, ayun nga. Kasi nisip ko yung mga ganyan Kasi lahat ng mga kalala kong mga sabihin natin organized na mga organization, organized na mga sports din talaga na may ganyan. Laging may federation na kasi may susundin kayo na kunwari lahat ng buong mundo may pinag-usapan yan sa international convention nila. Tapos, kayo naman sa national convention nyo, may pinag-usapan kayo buong Pilipinas. Di ba? May napagplanuhan kayo. So, doon nagiging, hanggang up to the international, kaya yung path na sinasabi ni Mark, yung path, maayos kasi napag-usapan ng lahat.
Yeah. Totoo
na
naman.
hindi yung kanya-kanya, titira dito, titira yung isa, babanat yung isa, gano'n. Tapos, minsan, pagka yung pang nagsama-sama sila, merong hindi na isa, maisipin nun, na pa siya, na-cast out pa siya, di ba? Na-outcast pa siya, di ba? Yung mga ganun. Kaya, una-una yung muna talaga, dapat ang ayusin talaga. Na talagang magkaroon ng isang galaw. Alam mo, may kita mo yung mga magtataka ka siguro, minsan yung sabi nila yung mga Russian fighter, bakit yung mga combat sports sa Russia, piling ko ganun sila Ang ganda ng organization dalaw nila Piling ko baka federation din nila yung may
Sabi ni MSJ, brother, impossible ata mag-unite ang local MMA.
Sa akin, unite, sa akin ito, possible mag-unite naman ng MMA kasi sana masasabi ko ngayon ang MMA, paano ba? I want to clear up lang things kasi baka naman siya.
Go.
What he means na mag-unite ang MMA ngayon, baka mamaya akala nila sinasabi ni MSJ hindi unite, nagkakagulo ang MMA. Hindi nagkakagulo ngayon ang MMA. Just happen lang na sinasabi ni MSJ na impossible mag-unite. Yung sinasabi ko na isang galaw lahat. Pero lahat magkakaibigan tayo sa MMA. Pero yung nga lang, yung galaw natin, may kanya-kanya. Di ba? May kanya-kanyang galaw, may kanya-kanyang gusto. Ganun na nangyayari. Which is na lahat naman ng kanya-kanyang gusto natin is for the betterment naman ng MMA. Just happen lang kasi nangyayari for the betterment ng kanya-kanyang galaw na gusto natin, pero nangyayari nga dahil nga kanya-kanya tuloy, magulo. Nagagets ko yung gano'n, magulo. Parang ito gagawin niya, gano'n. Pero paano ba? Kaya andun nasusustain ng MMA sa Pilipinas Hindi nawawala, hindi mamamatay ang MMA, pero yung grow, parang ang bagal tuloy dahil doon. Sa gano'n, dahil nga kanya-kanya. Baka nag-grow lang kasi kunwari ito, magkakanya-kanya tayo. Kanya-kanya, basta tropa-tropa tayo pero kanya-kanya tayong galaw. Ang galing ko gumalaw, yung grupo ko lang ang nag-grow, yung ibang grupo hindi. Tapos, minsan tapos nag-grow nga ako, pero sana kung magkakasama pa tayo, mas mabilis pa yung grow natin lahat, hindi lang yung grow ko. Diba?
Yeah. Sama-sama lahat. Unity.
Pero ngayon nangyayari na, nakakatutuwa mo. Dahil nakakausap natin si FYC, di ba? Tapos,
exactly.
Marami pa tayong mga nakakausap na tapos si Bernia, sabi niya parang, basta
so yan ang pro-promotion, he also wants to start his own. Yeah.
Maganda yung ganun na nagkakausap-usap na lahat, tapos nakikita natin kung anong gusto. Kasi bro, alam mo, sabihin ko sa kanila ganong kalaki siguro alam naman nila yan din, ganong kalaki ang basketball sa Pilipinas Alam mo ng mga basketball player sa Pilipinas na hindi kailangan maglaro ng PBA, larong labas lang, larong liga lang, larong labas pero kaya bumuhay. May ganun sa Pilipinas sa basketball player, bro. Lalaro lang ng 4 na beses sa isang buwan, kaya na bumuhay ng pamilya. Buhay na yung pamilya niya, basketball player yan. I mean, sana gano'n din tayo sa MMA na di na kailangan makarating ng PBA. Di na kailangan makarating ng URCC yung fighter, di na kailangan makarating ng UGB, pero dalos buhay na siya. Nilalaroan niya pa lang mga ligang amateur pa lang, ligang local pa lang nila, di ba?
Ito nga, sabi nga ni Jetlim, lay off politics and have a genuine purpose to grow the community. Tama. Sabi ni MSJ, bro, meron ako discuss later sa GC. Okay. Sige, MSJ. An annual combat convention, a Super Bowl nga sabi ni attorney, elite amateurs and pros, all in one day, Woodstock MMA. Pa-explain na lang po, Woodstock attorney.
Yung Woodstock? Hindi ko alam yun. Joke lang. Alam ko naman yan.
Pero tama. This is such
kinuwento sa akin ng mga tito ko yan
Ako napanood ko siyempre, 1960s yan. Wala pa tayo nun Pero wild.
Pero syempre, pagka musikero ka, kahit paano naging musikero naman din ako in my life, papanoorin mo rin naman yan.
Exactly. And Woodstock is like a gathering of enthusiasts, music enthusiasts. Why not a gathering of MMA enthusiasts?
Yung ambience ng Woodstock, nasabihin na natin, parang naranasan ko yan sa Metro 10 na inabot kami alas 6 ng umaga, nag-aalmusal na kami na suntok. Promise. May kasama kami, pagod siya. Sabi niya, labas lang muna ako, matutulog lang ako. Tapos, gisingin niya lang pagkatapos na. Lumabas siya, natulog ng alas 9. Tapos nagisingin siya ng mga bandang alas 2 sa madaling araw. Di pa tapos, sabi ko, wala pa tayo sa main event, manood ka na. Natulog, nagising. Laro. Di ba?
Well, yeah, totoo. I want that to happen. I really do. And my gosh, will it happen?
Hindi, pero saan bro, natutuwa
Maybe
na
we
ako
can.
ngayon. Hindi, pero
Maybe
ngayon
we
talaga yun, nakakatawa yung ano ngayon ng MMA talaga, yung after pandemic, yung pagpasok ngayon. Pero yung mas URCC, buwan-buwan na nagpapa-event, di ba? Hindi ka na
Exactly.
mabibiti. Hindi ka na dati nanginginig ang tagal ng next MMA event niya. Ngayon, buwan-buwan, si URCC definitely buwan-buwan na. Si URCC, di ba? Tapos may mga amateur din na ano, di ba? Na yan, tulad mo, tayo, di ba, sa UMAT, FYC, di ba? Tapos si UGB din. Ang gusto ko naman kay UGB ngayon ginagawa, parang tinatouch yata nila per province, di ba?
I think I figured out why walang major investors sa industry na.
Wala kasi kikitain. Mag-i-invest ka, dapat may kita. But, sorry, Alejandra. Sorry guys, tayo mahal natin ng MMA. Pero gusto ko lang maging totoo. Wala kang kikitain sa MMA. Kung investor ka.
Totoo.
Hindi ko alam
Kasi
paano mo kikitain yan. Parang,
wala pang traction kasi. As in, people would rather watch yung minsan mga walang kwenta na vlog instead of watching a sport na it's gonna do you good naman. You're going to be more fit kung enthusiastic ka or martial artist, diba?
Talagang sana kita ko lang na kumikita talaga sa URCC lang. Which is kasi mas URCC, brother, may RPN 9 pa. URCC na yan.
Yeah. Exactly.
Di pa na-inventong octagon sa Pilipinas, URCC na yan.
Exactly. Ring pa nga dati, di ba? So, that being said, ako again, babalik ako. Ano sabi ni Jetlyn? Wala kasing hype and walang bago. I'm sure when MMA started, mas madami. I guess the general public got bored. Yeah, true. We have to do something different. And again, I'm going to ulitin ko to. I am the URCC fan talaga ako. But that doesn't mean that I'm not a fan of UGB and other promotions. Yun. Ganun na lang mindset na.
MMA fan naman talaga rin tayo. Lahat ng MMA, love natin yun. Kung ano. Diba? Pero ito, tignan mo . Alam mo, ang BJJ ngayon, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ang grappling. Kita mo mas sumisikat pang ng grappling. Ito di sa MMA. Hindi ko yun Alam mo bakit? Kasi, ang ganda ng promotion ngayon ng Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, ng grappling, ng Jiu-Jitsu itself. Na ngayon, ang Jiu-Jitsu, siya na yung pumapalit ngayon sa halos unti-unti. Siya na yung pumapalit sa marathon. Kasi di ba dati hype na hype yung marathon. Ngayon siya na yung unti-unti. Kasi sinasabi sa sa Jiu-Jitsu, yung iba nag-i-start talaga ng 50 years old, 60 years old, tapos gumaganda yung health nila in 3 years. Tapos talagang ganyan. Ang ganda ng promotion ng Jiu-Jitsu ngayon. Kaya sila sumisikat ngayon na uprising na sports din talaga.
Yeah, talagang Jiu-Jitsu has come a very long way compared to what it was in the past. And ako very happy ako na ganun yung traction ng Jiu-Jitsu dito sa Pilipinas. Nagkaka-world champion pa tayo. Kaya and natutuwa ako yung iba sa mga world champion na yun nanonood dito. So thank you talaga. Thank you guys. Ay nako, JLT?
Haba nung usapan no? Yun lang naman, sa akin din lang. Ako isip ko ngayon yan yung Jiu-Jitsu. Bakit Kasi tinitignan ko anong nangyayari, bakit sila yung... Kasi yung karaan ng MMA, sikat naman Dahil nakaraan sa mga vloggers, di ba?
Basahin mo to. Ito pala itsura ng polvo natin pag filter na sa GC, walang filter.
Bakit ba pagka wala bang filtered? Pagka wala bang filtered, parang si Arvin, si Yuri, tsaka si MJ nag-uusap. Pagka tayong tatlo nag-uusap lang. MJ, Yuri, tsaka Arvin.
Oo nga walang filter, may freedom. The only hype is on trash talk and toxicity. Some won't find this appealing. Again, old school mindset. Totoo.
Wala na. Di na, wala na ang talaga, keep bullet na yan natapos.
Nagsasawa na
Siguro.
tao. Nagsasawa na ang tao.
Nagsasawa
Ay,
na.
so, anyway, brother, pagod na puwet ko.
Ako rin, magtatrabaho pa.
Sakit na ng puwet ko. Anyway, guys. JLT, any last words?
Ayun, sa akin, mag-ingay. Yan. Tama si Coach Franco dyan, Coach Franco din dyan. Mag-ingay tayo.
Yes.
Kita nyo ngayon para na-posting ko. Ba't maaari?
Oh.
Di ba? Pagka may mga post, mag-ingay tayo para malaman nila na malay mo, meron ka palang kaibigan na interesado, di lang niya alam saan siya magsisimula, di ba?
Exactly. Yun nga sabi ni Coach Franco na make noise and who knows, basta we might see MMA grow exponentially in the near future. Anyway, JLT, sign off na tayo.
Yeah.
Yung puwet ko nagrereklamo na eh.
Ay, ito, last na to.
Sige.
Mag-ingay tayo kasi para gawin natin parang boxing community, maingay na tayo, sports na tayo. Kasi ito sabihin na natin tayong mga old school dati, ang vibe natin fight club eh. Parang secret, parang tahimik.
Underground.
Tayo lang, we're the elites lang, tayo lang magkakakilala, tayo lang nagkikita. Di ba? Parang inakano natin yung sarili. Ngayon, hindi mag-ingay tayo. Paliin natin para lahat makaalam. Diba?
All right.
Lang.
That was a great message from my friend John Leonard Tolentino, Jet Lip, Yuri Dela, Sir Javi. Who would have expected na all people, these people from different organizations would come here and share their thoughts. Sobrang thankful ako, and this is what makes me want to do this every single time. Anyway, guys, again, if you are on YouTube, please subscribe, like, and share. If you are on Facebook, please follow, like, and share. And nasa Instagram na ako. I'll make announcements there na rin. Follow na rin doon. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This is your host Alejandro and my friend John Leonard Tolentino signing out. Thank you guys. Bye. Good morning.